Hey, everybody. Guess what? Check this out. I have late breaking news across the Archer Astrology desk. I was just talking to Frankie, and we are doing our New Year's Eve All Signs Wednesday, 31st at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. So on New Year's Eve, there won't be a cards and coffee. I'll do I forget what readings I do on Wednesdays. Whatever I do on Wednesdays, I'll do those signs. Then I can do my personals, and then come and join me and Frankie's Tarot for New Year's Eve, where you're Ryan. What is Rita's last name? Somebody? I don't know what Rita's last. Sorry, Rita. I don't know what your name is. The Ryan Seacrest's co-host. That's who Frankie gets to be, and I don't know her last name. So I know Frankie's last name. I don't know Rita's last name. But anyways, you can join me and Frankie. We're going to be your hosts. All right. You can usher in the New Year's with us. We're going to do an all signs and see what's up with everybody. I'll make some posts and stuff for title cards and stuff for me and Frankie later. But you guys are the first to know. All right. So the New Year's All Signs with me and Frankie is going to be 4 p.m. on the 31st, which is next Wednesday. Yeah. So it's cool. All right. You guys get to hear it here first. Rita Ora. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, Rita Ora. That's an easy name. I should remember that. And Frankie gets to be Rita Ora. I'm looking forward to it. We haven't done one. When did Frankie and I do our last collab? I forget. November. That's right. Oh, yeah, I was right. In November. Hey, what's up? I said, hey, Archer. Randy, you're shaking the cue cards in the live chat. Hi, Randy. I read what you typed. What's up? Sandy's here. What up, Sandy? Shell Bell. What's up, Shells? How you doing? You amazing next author, you. Next J.K. Rowling in the house. It's cool. What's up? I saw your Christmas post with your nieces. That was cute. I didn't get a chance to like it. I don't have much time when I play on social media, but I saw it. Angelina Jolie is here. What's up, Angelina Jolie? Spiritual Angelina Baba Jolie. How you doing, girl? Spinny hugs for you. What you up to? Merry Christmas, y'all. What's happening? No buff. Oh, check where your Wi-Fi is at, because I got a full bar connectivity on this side. Cappy, go. Double check on your Wi-Fi. You're back? Okay, cool. We leave nobody behind here, Cappy. Go. Come on, I got you. We got you. I do. I'm a dork. I have my phone stand. This thing is cool too, Aisha, because it'll let me hold that way. It can rotate. It's cool. And like when I go for walks and stuff, it turns into like a hanger clip. This one's really awesome. I love this one. I like stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna do the collab 4 p.m. on New Year's Eve. That's what we got. Perfect. No, hold it. Does that show up? I don't know. I've never looked. I don't watch playback. But we're cool. Rohama, what up, girl? What you up to? Tess is here. What up, Tess? How's it going? What up? What up? All right, yeah, I'm gonna make me and Frankie some posts and some title cards so we can get that out there for you guys. But we got a time. We're good. I love it. It's gonna be fun too. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, what are you guys up to? How's it going? Let me check the Schumann scale. I haven't looked at that today. I slept in straight up. It was Christmas yesterday. I ate too much. Both of my house guests are women that can cook. I ate way too much. It's right. It wasn't tryptophan. Whatever you get from ham, it knocked me unconscious for all evening. It was. Anyways, let's see. I'll get back on the diet next week. I ate two tests. We're on the same wavelengths. Oh my gosh, ham, 3 different casseroles. Of course, you got to have the King's Hawaiian rolls. Had to have King's Hawaiian rolls. I ate too much. I ate way too much. Mama did have a good time. She did, and they liked their presents, and the food was good. Mom was up at the table interacting and that. We had a good time with it. It was fun stuff. We didn't have the macaroni salad, Shelby, but we had the potato salad. We did potato salad, then we had corn casserole. Melissa made a stuffing. Oh my, it was a ton. Oh, Shelby, right? You gotta have that. I did. I mean, you guys all gave me awesome present. I got 100K, and I got the confirmation to order my plaque for that. That was cool. I mean, it's for the family, but that to me is the Christmas present. That is a major accomplishment for a content creator. And dude, did you check it out? Frankie's right behind us. Frankie, you guys are all family. As far as Frankie, if you subscribe to Frankie, you're family here too. All right, you guys all count. But Frankie's over 80K. We're gonna get Frankie to 100K by Easter. All right. If I got to have Christmas, we're going to get Frankie Easter for 100K. All right. I like that. That's cool. But yeah. And Melissa's on her way to 1,000. You guys are being awesome. Subscribing to Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. You guys are being so cool to her. They are, dude, Tess. Oh my gosh. The other day, I think it's because I'm watching a lot of Hallmark stuff right now in the living room. But right. But they advertise King's Hawaiian rolls in all the Hallmark movies right now. So like I went to Kroger the other day. I forget what I think I was just going to look for a $5 chicken the other day. I came home with those things. I was like, for some reason I felt compelled to buy these. They're addictive, you know? But it's cool vibes. Everybody's feeling that way. We're coming down off of Christmas and everything like that. There's all that. Oh, we made it. We did it. You like the end of Christmas Vacation, where Clark Griswold's just like, I made it, did it. You know, it's the good stuff. The Cappy, what's the numbers on the gifts? Oh, I forgot that did show up in the photos I posted. That is something that that's a tradition. That is something my Aquarius grandfather did originally. Then my Aries dad kept it up, and when dad passed away, I got the tradition. What we do, I don't have it with me. It's in my bedroom. But what we do is, instead of putting like to mom, love, Archer, instead of that, we put a number on each of them, number 1 through however many you got, and then the person wrapping the gifts does a list. Number 1 is Mama T, number 2 was Sunshine, number whatever. And so that it was, my grandpa came up with it. It was the way that he, whatever, let's just call it what it is. It's the way he controlled Christmas, so that I wasn't just ripping through presents, and my dad was ripping through presents, and my dad and I were both greedy goblins, so we didn't care. So that was what he came up with. So it was like, we would because I was the kid, so I'd be the one at Christmas that had to go over to the tree. I'd pick up a package and I'd be like, okay, Grandpa, this is number 7. And he'd have his list, and he'd go, all right, let me look. Oh, 7. Well, that could be for your mother, but maybe have your father open it. I guess that might be okay. Yeah, go ahead and give it to your father. So there was a way that we didn't, and plus then I like to snoop and pick out presents and stuff. So it overrode me, because I couldn't figure out which presents were mine until the list showed up. So after Dad passed, when Grandpa passed, Dad took it over. When Dad passed, I took it over, and it makes it kind of neat. It's fun. Yeah, just an old silly tradition. Aisha, shut the front door. You're getting married on Tuesday? Oh my goodness, congratulations. You're not, he ain't lying. Do you know what card I just pulled? For your wedding, do you know what card I just pulled? The wedding at Cana. Focus. Why does my camera not focus? 3 of Cups. The wedding at Cana. 78 cards. I just picked up the 3 of Cups randomly. Son of a gun. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my goodness. It's a thing. Give me a quick reading real quick on Aisha's marriage, even if you got a super chat. Temperance. You didn't think it would happen. Justice and 10 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles shows a protected connection. Temperance is balance and alchemy and manifesting with justice. Literally. Justice of the peace. What? I am an ordained minister, 10 of Cups. Your dreams. What you guys wish for. I love this. This is wonderful. I totally will come to the wedding. I'll come to the wedding. I'm like 20 minutes from Metro Airport. I can be on a plane in 30 minutes. Carry on. I travel light. Fool card. Aisha, yeah, you got the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Justice, and the Temperance. Oh my gosh. Guys, our little girl's growing up. Oh my gosh. I want to say a thing or two. Want to say a thing or two? With the Empress, Mother Mary wants to say a thing or two. All right. You and your, oh my gosh. All right. Way to the back. Watch out on this one. Cancer's mom loves you. She's going to be around a lot, but it's good vibes. You're going to become the daughter she never had. Might be a little awkward at first with the 2 of Cups. You're becoming the daughter for the whole family. He comes from some good family vibes on this one. They're going to welcome you in with open arms. Star card. It's your present. It's like the 3 wise men bringing the gold, frankincense, and myrrh, divinely guided in the stars. You have found your person. I love when this happens. You're going on the list. She came back to say hi again. You're one of the ones that it worked out for. Guys, it's a domino. Aisha's starting this off. Mother Mary's giving her blessings far above. It's just getting started for the rest of us, y'all. That one on your mind. I told you December 19th was the date when A13 Atlas came past and the Earth's core activated. this is what we're coming into. It is the end of the narcissistic era. This decade shift, like back in the 1900s, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. Sure, the 20s may be remembered as the narcissistic decade. We're coming into the 30s. This decade, 2026 onward, the next 10-year cycle is going to be awesome. It's about harmony and balance and that. We are all a soul tribe here. We are all a soul family. You guys are all family to me. And when one takes off, it starts a domino effect to head towards for the rest of us. 7 of Wands, David versus Goliath, y'all. It's a stone's throw away. 3 of Cups. We're back to the 3 of Cups reading. God gives his blessings on this marriage and on both of you guys going forward into the future. And God, we ask that you protect this marriage, please, and thank you. Guide it through the trials, through the tribulations and the 7 of Wands that they will see and deal with as they go forward. Allow them to communicate openly, work through each issue as it comes, and not succumb to any of the 7 deadly sins as they may arise going forward. We ask this, please, and thank you. Amen. Knight of Cups, message received. Boom. And Archer out. Oh, I love it. Congratulations. Nana, you're so good. Going to the chapel. And it's going to be awesome, Angelina. When we start hearing about everybody else's coming together, oh my goodness, it's going to be awesome. I love it for you guys. All right, Aisha, congratulations. I love it for you. Okay, let's check a Schumann scale. Let's check a Schumann scale. Gotta do the Schumann scale. Let's check the Schumanns. Hold on, I want to go to, I'm Italy. I don't look at Russia. I got to go to Italy. Oh, it's looking good. Guys, I have to go to Russia for this one. Check this out. Did I not tell you we had a blackout going on? Look, we are jumping timelines as we speak. Look at the size of the energetic blackout. We're in limbo after the Christmas stuff. Aisha, you guys have already hopped on to as soon as this blackout ends, the new white energy, I guarantee you will see whiteout after this. Right here's the ignition point. This is the end of the narcissistic. It's the narcissistic energy collapse. You watch, I guarantee you, we check this thing tomorrow about this time, 24 hours from now, it's going to be white. The white light is taking over as the earth elevates. We're in the blackout right now. Aisha, think of the blackout as like the uncoupling of the cars to like line them up and recouple them. Even though we're uncoupled, Aisha, you guys already grabbed it. You're the preview of what happens when this blackout ends. Y'all get ready for a lot of communication. This is gonna be epic. Am I right? 6 of Swords. We're entering into a decade of seeing things from a whole different perspective, the complete opposite of everything that's happened in the past 10 years. The next 10 years going forward, complete opposite. I love this. This is good vibes. Exactly, Angelina. It's the end of the devil's war. It's over. Jesus has been born again. December 25th just passed. The devil's done. It's over. But done by gone. See ya. You know, we're going to have to reassign Capricorn to the Wheel of Fortune. Devil card one. See, the Capricorn always got a bum rap. Why did Capricorn get that card? You're telling me way back when they made up tarot, somebody didn't stop and go, really, should we give this card to a sign or should it just be a general card? Right? You know what I mean? Like Judgment, right? Something like that. They're like, oh no, give Capricorn the devil. That's not fair. I think the Wheel of Fortune should be Capricorn's card. We may just start doing that here in 2026. It's tarot. You can write your own rules. And every contract has a loophole. Anyways, not the Capricorns, I know. But you are so on point, Angelina. 26 is the new cycle. We're out of that year of 9s. We're coming into a year of 1. And Aisha, you and your person are setting the tone. You're setting the pace. We are very blessed to be getting a preview of what the new energetical cycle is going to be like. Just you wait. We are going to have so many posts that I get to put up about people working out, things coming back together because we persevered. I mean, sure, some other people at other channels have had people coming back together, but it was too wrong time. The ones here come together, right time. It goes the distance. It's beautiful. I love the vibes. Let me translate it over on this side. Give me the Italian scale. Oh yeah, very, very nice. I guarantee you, because you can already see in the sub levels, see how it's starting to see. There's a detailed breakdown of the blackout. And the energies are starting to ramp back up. Everybody's in a Christmas food coma, basically. But right? It's getting ready to start. You watch. We check this thing tomorrow. It's going to be a whiteout. It'll be a whiteout. I know it. I've seen it too many times. It's the best kind of, it's the white light taking over from, see, we're all in purgatory right now. Angelina, this is going to be epic. I can't wait to see what happens for all of us going forward. There'll be a lot of happy vibes. Going forward, we might wind up when everybody all gets hooked up and fixed up and hitched up. This might just be a channel about like helping through couple sex stuff and marriage stuff and that. It's going to be really cool. You guys are just going to have to just go be happy. I like this. We're going to be a happy family. It's cool. Power of prayer. Power of prayer is totally good, Aisha. It works. Oh my goodness. I love it. God is good. Congratulations. All right, let's do some super chats. Let's do this to this. I am very happy for you. I love that for you, Aisha. Congratulations. I can't wait for the rest of you guys when you come back in and be like, oh my gosh, they talked to me. Oh my gosh, I'm in a relationship. Oh my gosh, I'm getting married. It's going to be so cool. All right, let's go. I'm going to switch over to fan funding, and we're going to go all the way to Angelina's super chat. All right, I got you, spiritual Angelina, Baba Jolie, Jolly. You're awesome sauce. All right, I'm still going to pull you a card. All right, Rohama, you were up first. What up, girl? How you doing? All right, I'm going to stay over here in the fan funding tab. I still want to use the Titanic deck. I've been feeling Titanic for a minute. All right, so let's go. Rohama, I'm going to put you at 1624. All right. Every time I post pictures and videos on TikTok, I get sick the next day. Why? Okay. Should I stop posting myself? Maybe I don't have God's permission. All right, let me find out. I got you covered. You know what? In that case, I don't have God's permission. I'm going to use the biblical tarot for you. I got you, girl. Let's see what's up. I know you're meant to be on social media because we achieved 100K here at the channel on your birthday like you predicted. So you're meant to be doing what you're doing. What is it? What do you got? 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Okay, what you're feeling, this would be the energy of wrinkly hands. All right, you're nervous. You make that public post. You don't know who sees it or what sees it. You get nervous, you build upon that nerve, 5 of Cups, and you build it into a full-blown stomachache. If we were all still kids, if we were still like kindergarten, first grade, or that, maybe even second, third grade, it's the energy that you were nervous about going to school. So you got yourself so psyched up that you got a stomachache and you went to your mom and you said, I have a stomachache, I can't go to school today. When what it is, you're totally cool. This is all right. It's a form of performance anxiety in the fact that you get nervous that like, maybe that's too much about Caden. Maybe that's too much about something else. Somebody's going to come at me, and you get like, it's like, this is one of the most common anxieties in the world. It's public speaking. Back in the day, this would have been giving a lecture in front of your classmates or doing something in front of work. In this case, in the digital age, it's very similar energy, but now it's a worldwide platform. For the best advice on this, okay, God gives you the blessing, Queen of Cups. God loves what you do. The energies, you're doing the right thing. You are helping people that are on your energetical frequency, okay? If you weren't supposed to be doing this, it would not be that God would let you do it, then make you suffer with a stomachache. God would do just like he does here on YouTube, where you have glitches, microphones don't work, feeds lag, you have internet failures, live streams stop, audio cuts out, glitches. You don't have any glitches, which means you're okay. Okay? Therefore, the 3 of Swords, the rebellion against David, shows that it's an internal bit, that either you fear it's not doing enough, it's not helping, it's not doing what you want it to. You have a fear that you're Gatsby, that you're holding these beautiful big parties and Daisy doesn't even notice you across the river, right? The thing on this is with the Ace of Pentacles, you are being guided to properly release the posts that you want and the posts that you're supposed to. It is all divinely guided. And all this is a little bit of overcoming your own nerves, your own fear and anxieties, and that there's a million other TikTokers out there. Why would they want to watch me? Why Caden doesn't even notice me? I don't even know why I'm doing this. And in reality, you are being divinely guided to make into the idea you come up with as you film it, as you edit it, as you finalize it. Everything is divinely implanted into your brain from God above. They're all beautiful gifts from your angels that give you your ideas, tell you which songs you like to pick. It's all your intuition and your 9th house Sagittarius connection to the other side. Coupled up with a little bit of standard 3D real world, we're human beings, and you get nervous. Paul McCartney talked in an interview that he did with Jimmy Fallon that even still to this day, that man has performed for 60 years of his life. I mean, and he performs 3-hour shows. His tickets are $2,000 a piece. That man is a Beatle. That pretty much sums it up for anybody that likes the Beatles, right? It's Paul flippin' McCartney. However, he told Jimmy Fallon, he still, that moment before when he gets to the stage and he's at those stairs, he's got to step up to walk out. He's already got his guitar on, everything. He says he has full-blown panic attacks, freaks out. What if I forget the song? What if I don't remember how to play the guitar? What if I don't know what I'm doing? What if the guitar amp malfunctions? What if the guitar he has is like 60 years old? What if it breaks middle of the show, right? It's all those fears that he stops and he goes, if I wasn't supposed to be here, I'll trip and fall and face plant myself as I walk up those stairs. And he never once, well, one time he did it during a show, but he was getting silly with the piano. But it wasn't walking on the stage. It was mid-show because he was really into Live and Let Die. But it was no harm, no foul. He was fine. But same energies. You're only nervous because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and becoming more of a public vision. You're branding yourself. You're creating a brand. And it's a very nerve factor. You will have feelings like that forever. Embrace them, and that way it won't turn into full-on sick and stomach ache and anxiety and nerves and lead you to like ulcers. It'll be a lot of also making sure that you eat and drink properly, keep yourself hydrated and that. But it's a lot of mind over matter and understanding that you're nervous because you're making this post. Remember to breathe. You literally might have to tell yourself that. Be like, breathe, Rohama. You're not breathing deep enough, right? And, oh, okay. Like that. That'll let you overcome it. God's letting you know if you weren't meant to do it, he would stop it. Just like he stops readers here on all channels on YouTube and all social media. He'll cut audio. He will glitch. He will have internets fail, all of it. If the message is not supposed to be come across, the person is saying something that is not supposed to be said, God will cut it. Same with your case. You wouldn't be able to post it. You'd have no cell phone service. Your cell phone's battery would die, anything like that. You're in the clear, and it's totally normal to have a bit of anxiety and stage fright, okay? That's all it is. You are on the right path. Now, let's keep going about, oh, is that everything? Oh, yeah, that was the whole question. Hold on, what's up with Caden? I know it's on your mind, and you're trying to be nice. Knight of Wands, the Magician card, and the Two of Swords. Right now, Caden's going through his great test of tests, like God testing Abraham. Do understand that he will part out this Red Sea of energy that's around him and come your way with the Knight of Wands. He needs to get burnt out on the peanut gallery to realize you're the one, and then he can come back after he cuts them out. All right, give him about another week or so, and he'll start doing a little bit of flip-flops, okay? Because he's getting a little burnt out on what the other people are doing, okay? Okay, Aisha. All right, girl, you're at 2303. This is your super chat, even though we get your wedding reading. What don't I see coming? What do his friends think of me at the workplace? All right. The Ten of Wands. What you don't see coming is that you might have a chance of burning yourself out, overstressing and overthinking about the plans. Okay? I actually see you getting very nervous and anxious and becoming an anxiety bride who is kind of like, nothing's ready, nothing's going to be done yet. What's going to go wrong? What's happening? On this with the Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, you can actually put those fears down along with the fears it's not going to happen. This is all lined up and guided. The lessons have been learned. It's a good judgment call. You have the blessings from God and the angels above for you guys. Okay? So now that takes us to the Eight of Pentacles. What do they think about you at work? What do they think about her at work? What do they think about her at work? I already got my Sagittarius like he on, so I don't know. Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Holy wow. All major arcana. They are mind blown because you are not like anything else he's dealt with. They cannot believe he picked a good girl. They are actually very excited for his transformation. He's more happier at work. He's more outgoing. He does talk to one of his friends a lot about like proceeding with caution because you guys are still healing and working to open back up from what you guys have gone through before. And there's a little bit of that fear of like, what if we get married and then we have another fight? It's like a lot of that. That's what he's talking with. He's got one good buddy at work that he's talking to about that. That's really, it's a married buddy. That's the one that's going to help him through. Like, here's what you do. Here's how you do it when she's when she has her bad day. When Aunt Flo comes to visit, here's how you handle it. And this is a good dude. So God wouldn't let him talk to him if he wasn't giving him good help. All right. But they all see you as something completely different. That like you're not his usual type. like, oh my God, how'd you pick a good girl? We thought you'd wind up in a trauma relationship thing, but you got a good one. You're totally different than what he's used to. They actually have a very good blessing for you too. All right. Death card, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. You might think they think you're weird or hate you or something about the past. In reality, they're like, man, you got it together, Aisha. She's good. He brags you up. He does brag you up behind your back, and they like it. Yeah, the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. They all think that you're a blessing in his life. They're amazed that you actually are giving him a chance at this. All of his friends know he doesn't deserve it. So I like it. 9 of Cups, you're a blessing in his life. 10 of Cups, they all give their blessings on this too. They just want to see him happy. He hasn't been happy since everything went down. They like to see him happy again. Okay, Hayden Seal, you are at 2545. What would marriage with A be like? Let's see. What would marriage with A be like? You notice how the energies are changing? These are more questions about marriage. There's an energy shift. We don't make money moves here. We make life shifts. Boom. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups, the World card. Okay. So what this is you guys would come together a little sooner before than you were ready. So you guys would have to do a little bit of healing at first, okay? There would be a few times there'd be triggers hit, past triggers. A couple of the tests that would come back around, like to test how A would be responding to them to pass his lessons. Same with you too. These could be lessons in jealousy, lessons in anger, things like that, just to make sure you guys are able to go. So you come together a little sooner than expected, okay? So together, you guys will make it through some of this. About the first 5 months of the marriage will be a lot of adjustment to make sure that your full 10 of Cups comes to fruition and his full cups come to 10 of fruition. There'll be issues with moving in together and getting the money balanced. And he'll be adjusting to spending less money and thinking more from a relationship perspective. You're not going to like how much he spends money. That's going to be where the biggest parts of the fights come. You're going to try to teach him to be thrifty. He's going to go wild. And the end result is you wind up doing the bills and the finances for you guys. Once you come through this place, you guys will be tested the most in money and spending habits, okay? You guys will work through it. He is adaptable. It is real love, okay? By the way, since you're on the track and you're asking about this, that's because he's been thinking about taking this to the next level since Sagittarius season. Within the next 2 weeks, this is going to happen, so you're just already feeling the energies and you're preparing, just in case you wanted to know. That's the only reason you even asked what would marriage be like, because you know it's getting ready to happen. And the confirmation is Aisha's already jumped on board with her marriage. You're one of the next dominoes in the line. So I get it. It makes sense. You were energetically guided to ask the question the way you did. And that's cool. So, okay. Let's see. Next up is Devin. What up, Devin? Yo, Devin. Knight Rider reference. All right. Let's see. Energy forecast for you and your Pisces. You got it. All right, Devin. Thanks for the afternoon off, Devin. No, Knight Rider joke. All right. Every time Devin called, Michael tried to get out of the phone call. All right. What do we got? All right. The 10 of Wands. Okay. Page of Swords. Okay. So you guys are both tired of being apart. All right. And you guys are both digitally watching each other. It's either that you guys are speaking to each other through your social media posts because you're both Page of Swords curious, but this could even be like songs or your Spotify accounts or something. But somehow you guys are digitally communicating to each other that you would like to see where this could go. Okay. And if you haven't seen your Pisces doing it yet, that means it'll be within the next 7 days because maybe you already posted something, possibly. But I'm being told, oh, no, it could be the other way. Maybe Pisces posted something and you haven't responded yet or something. I do see what's coming forward for you guys in the next week is some kind of digital communications because you guys both would like to see this work out. You know what I mean? They are still invested with the Sun card. It leads towards happiness. You guys both actually do miss each other, even though you guys think you both, he thinks you hate him and you think he hates you. But in reality, it's just because of how bad everything went down is that you guys are both like, if I make contact, they're going to lash out. It won't go well. But in reality, it does go well. So what I'm seeing that happens on this is I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to see if I can get some extra cards on this Page of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. One of you guys will serendipitously press send on your phone. So if you're not already thinking about sending a message to Pisces, that means Pisces is thinking about sending it to you. But there'll be a little bit of like an accidental oopsie send or something on this one. Or I think Pisces is just getting ready to press send. Seriously. 8 of Wands. Yeah, hold on. I'm about to switch over to the talkie screen. Hold on. Let me go back to the chat. Because Devin, I think what we got going down on this one is Pisces is getting ready to press it. Because you guys have both wanted to do it, but for some reason, Pisces is at a point where Pisces wants a change. I don't know why. I keep hearing I want to come home. It's on the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. The Strength card. At the moment, Pisces is getting ready, repeating 8s and repeating 1s, by the way. Pisces is getting ready to press send. At the moment, Pisces is getting to the point that it's going to be to take what Pisces considers to be like a foolish risk and be like, you know what, I got nothing. It's that scene. It's the scene in Titanic where Jack Dawson's like, when you got nothing to lose. Apparently what your Pisces is going through is Daniel in the Lion's Den, which they're getting to a point where they're like, you know what, I don't care. When you got nothing to lose. I'll just send it and I'll let them go off on me, right? It's the press send vibes. I think Pisces is just going for it. 8 of Wands on the Ace of Pentacles, expecting you to go completely off the rails or not respond at all. You know what I mean? And in reality, you respond and it's like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting to hear from you type of a vibe. And you find out it's that energy like when the Beatles had a problem during filming Let It Be and they all went their separate ways for a little bit. Then Ringo was the one that fixed it all. He went to Paul and he's like, I thought you guys hated me. And Paul's like, I thought you guys hated me. You know, and then they all got back together and finished recording the album. That's the vibes on this, is that Pisces is getting ready to reach out in the week ahead and doesn't expect to get an answer or expects to get a really bad, horrific answer. And in reality, like it's almost like I'm doing the reading for your Pisces, Devin, not you, to let Pisces know Devin's not going to retaliate. Devin's been waiting for this message for a while, Page of Swords, okay? So some get your Pisces to take that shot, shoot the shot and go for it. And then you come back in a way that drops Pisces' jaw because you're like, oh my gosh, I've missed you. Can we talk about this? And you guys go from there, okay? You're kind of already in that energetical space with Aisha getting her proposal. And then even what we just saw with Hayden Seal asking about marriages, your Pisces in that 12th house, Devin, is connecting into that vibe and you're feeling it because of your guys' connection, all right? Okay, I'm going to switch over to Titanic now. Janet, what up, girl? All right, let's see what we got. You messaged Ronnie. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. The Cancerian to catch up in person. Would he have a long-term romantic interest? Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Ooh, I'm hearing all is well. I hear all is well. That's good. I think Ronnie's interested, girl. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of... Oh, my God. Hold on, I got to switch back over to the talkie screen. Hold on. How long ago did you text him? How long ago did you message him, Janet? 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. I'm being told at the moment he's having to recover from a mild stroke, not a real one, because he thought you gave up on him. Okay, it was Christmas Eve. Okay, he's in a bit of shock. I can understand why he hasn't responded yet on this one. It's going to be a 2-parter. I don't know if he got a new phone or something changed. Is like he's going to play this off because the reason you didn't hear back from him on Christmas Eve, he actually started talking to his family about you. It got them into a bit of like a reminiscing about back before. This stirred up some memories inside of him. So if you give him a minute to process his thoughts. I know he's a Cancerian, but I do pull a bit of Pisces vibes off of him, the emotions of the water sign, that he is really in a state of trying to figure out how to respond. The family gave him blessings. Family's like, oh my gosh, Janet, really? No problem. Give him a minute to think about what to say. See the images of Thomas Andrews and the Countess of Roths on here? See how they're both in like a thinking contemplation? All right. Oh, so I picked up on the first response. He's in contemplation. He is going to get back to you. He's asking around. It ties into the soulmate energy and the other ones we've got. So I got you. Is he friends with his boss or something? Because he's talking to people. He's getting permission. He's getting blessings is what I'm being told. So during the holidays, right, he talked to the family. What about Janet? Remember that? What do you think? And there was a lot of nice stuff brought up. Believe it or not, they didn't talk about how it ended. There were good memories. So right now, he's asking, he must have a bro or a boss that's like his work buddy. That work dude vibe, or like whatever, the Ross to his Chandler to whatever. But there's somebody that he's asking about you. It's in the same energy as like Aisha's man, Aisha's fiance. right? Got to get the titles right. It's the same as Aisha's fiance, you know, asking around. Got to get a couple opinions on this. Told you, 3 of Pentacles. He's asking his coworkers. Hold on. So he's got a group of work friends. The Magician, the Queen of Swords. Oh wow, Judgment card. Okay, here's how it goes down, Janet. Again, he is magicianing on what he tells everybody. He's not bringing up the bad stuff. He's bringing up the good memories. Okay, he's Paul McCartney in the history. Anyways, Paul has a habit of doing that too, right? Yes, Paul, we know you dreamt up Let It Be. We know you dreamt up yesterday. Anyways, 3 of Pentacles on the Magician card. This here is like he's telling them the good stuff. Like he's magicianing the history to make sure the guys all approve of you. So in other words, he's not speaking bad about any of the bad stuff. He's talking about all the great stuff, the stuff that he talked about with the family. Queen of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you guys do work well together on this. Little peanut butter jelly. Like all the coworkers are like, okay, that one coworker was like, what's she look like again? He's like, hold on, pulls out his phone. The one coworker, was like, whoa, it's that dude from Office Space. Oh man, Ronnie, things go right. You might be showing her. No, we're not. I'm not doing that scene. No. And everybody laughing, knowing what scene I was going to do, get in the Jeep or going to the river. So one coworker just straight up thinks you're hot. All right. So that was cool. But then you had a couple that were like, I think it's good. I think you guys should work this out. It's cool. He runs with the right group of friends. So nobody's sitting there going, oh, don't go back to an ex. That's awful. Da, 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 da. He's got some ones that are like, dude, you haven't stopped talking about her in years. And now you got your shot. You should take it. He's going to talk to you over the weekend, and I do believe you guys may somehow hook up for New Year's and hang out or see each other. I think you have a date for New Year's Eve, Janet. It's a little bit of some rewarded energy for you. All right? It's like this opened a door for you by closing another cycle in the 3 of Swords. It's the reward for a 3 of Swords energy in your life. You made the right decision and did the right thing. 10 of Wands. Don't have to worry about it. With the Ace of Swords, here's him texting you back. All right? Janet, you're in the early beginning stages of a 3 of Swords reunion to the 3 of Pentacles that leads you to the 3 of Cups, just like Aisha. It's almost like this super chat. I have to place the energy of Aisha's marriage as an overall energy, just like getting an overall at the bottom of a deck, which means something guided you to make contact, reach out, right? And that has activated the cycle. So now you and him are heading towards the cycle where you guys wind up where Aisha is at next Tuesday. We have a timeline gauge for you even. Nice. 6 of Swords. See things from another perspective because Violet Jessup shows up to let you know he has transformed. You have transformed and you guys are good. Told you. 3 cards away. 3, 3, 3. You keep seeing repeating 3s, Janet. Repeating 3s lead you to the chapel. This is wild. We're manifesting it for you. Why? I have been stored in 1 or 2 people's cell phones as the magician for a contact info. So let's manifest it. All right, we'll keep the prayers on for you. Oh my God, 4 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and we won't talk about what happens when you guys see each other on New Year's. 3, 2, 1, Empress. Anyways, we know where that was going. Okay, Janet, you're good. You got a person back. That's your boo thing. He's your guy, right? Hold the deck the right way, Archer. No, it's my deck. I'll hold it how I want to hold it. Hold on. They're fine. Whatever. Am I right or am I right? I'm not just blowing smoke up Janet's behind, right? I'm right. I'm telling. Give me a yes card. Give me my yes card. 5 of Cups. Why? Oh, I'm not being allowed to take credit for this one. You did the work, not me. I don't get the credit for this. That explains why I got the no, because you guys never dated. I don't get to take credit for this. This one's on you and your guardian angels. You got whoever your lead, who's your lead guardian angel? You know who your Clarence is, right? He's the one stepping up here being Snoop Dogg on me and being like, you didn't do this, Archer. I did it. First, I want to thank me. I want to thank myself. I got Janet here. I'm like, okay, man, whatever you, that's cool, man. I don't need the credit. That's cool, man. Do you? Your guardian angel, whoever it is, he really wants the credit for fixing this for you. I don't know who he is, but oh, he's like, oh, no, she knows me. It's cool. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. It's an emotional connection. Oh my gosh, girl. I dig it for you. This will work out. I just don't get to take the credit for bringing you guys together. You and your guardian angel do. All right. Is that more accurate? The Ace of Wands. Thank you, Archer. Much better. I like when you flex. You're a cool boss. It's cool. All right. Now I got it right. You get the credit for doing this. So there you go. Janet and the Ace of Wand goes to you. Okay. He's going to respond. He'll respond. Oh, it's Friday anyways. You watch. He'll respond when he punches out tonight. And then you guys will start talking. It's going to move really fast. That's why I think like maybe somebody at work was like, man, you should bring her to my New Year's party. It was probably that one friend. Like, yeah, man, bring Janet to the New Year's party. Because, well, the goober that's like, whatever you did, you wind up, he needs a +1. God works in mysterious ways. And then he reaches out to you and like, all right, let's get together and talk. And then after you talk this weekend, then you guys go to New Year's together. There you go. Okay, I like, now is that, oh, the Ace, oh, don't ask again. You already showed me the Ace of Wands. Okay. Sorry, Janet. Okay, you're good. All right, next up. Let's see what we got. That was cool. Guys, we got some union energy showing up. I like this. Monica, what up, girl? All right, let's see. Let's put you at 4104. I'm digging the Titanic deck. I'm going to keep going. How might S feel about your business? Well, let's find out. How would S feel about her business? How would S feel about the business? How would S feel about the business? King of Pentacles. Oh, my God. He wants to invest? How does that work? Knight of Pentacles. He sees this as a very good long-term investment. How does he already know? Because King of Pentacles, John Jacob Astor, the richest man on board the Titanic, he thinks you got the Midas touch. He knows about, how does he know about this? He's got to know about this because he's like, dude, he sees you as John Jacob Astor, the richest man on the world on the ship, the one that opposed the Federal Reserve, the whole reason the Titanic went down. What? Huh? Shut up, Archer. Okay. Anyways, that's a whole other, that's a horse of a different conspiracy color. Anyways, Titanic and Olympic was switched. No, they just sank the Titanic to get rid of Guggenheim, Astor, and Strauss because they opposed the Federal Reserve. It's why tax day is April 14th, same day the ship sank. Anyways, what? Huh? I don't know. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the star card to the Hanged Man that comes out on this, the energy for you going into it is that it's like a dreamy kind of investment. He's going to wind up partnering up with you. Somehow, Monica, he's going to let it know through the contact that what you're, I'll find out more for you because somehow he knows about this and sees you as John Jacob Astor, Jingleheimer Schmidt. Okay. Because on this here, that's his name too. It's telling me that you're a kind of person he's dreamt about. So he's got to be digitally stalking you. Somehow he sees your social media presence. And because of what he's been through in his childhood, he feels compelled to help you with it. He wants to with the Page of Pentacles. He wants to help you grow your business. For some reason, I don't know. The vibes I'm pulling, maybe he has a sister that went through something when she was young. Something. Somehow this hits him on a very personal level because he just went Snoopy Snoop and wanted to see what you were up to. He sees you got this whole thing where you're helping girls out in this organization to bring people together. And he's like, Archer, what's up with this? I'm like, dude, women that can do that get into these kind of nonprofits and start their own businesses that are full profits or whatever. I mean, that's some good stuff. What are you thinking about? And I think it's a really good idea. I'm telling you, he sees what you're up to and he wants to be a part of it with the Page of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing, by doing it, you were divinely called by God to do it in order to lead him to make to break no contact, because like somehow it's part of his destiny to help you so you guys grow the business together. And because you've already done the launch now, I don't know, maybe he's your accountant or the balancer. Two of Swords, have hope and faith. Your business is the reason he comes back. Ace of Wands. I told you. I don't know if before, maybe, then don't take it the wrong way, Monica. Maybe before he thought like you, maybe he was like, oh, Monica has these great dreams, right? But she never takes the action on it. Monica, you got to do this, you got to do it. Then here a couple of years go by, or however long the no contact goes, he snoops. God's like, I don't know what made him snoop. Anyways, so he looks, he goes, oh my gosh, she's a part of this organization. She is this organization. He's going to be, Page of Pentacles. That is messages and speaking and communication. Two of Swords, Ace of Wands. To see it from another perspective with the Judgment card, it's Fifth Officer Lull. he is going to come back looking for you. Fifth Officer Lowell was the dude in the movie that went back and found Rose with the whole the whistle scene. That actually really happened. Rose didn't, but the whole Fifth Officer Lowell going back, that was real. And that's what causes him to Page of Cups and just pop out. You know what I mean? Light taller, he was a bit of a character for an Aries on board that ship. All right. He was the one that popped up in the crow's nest as the ship was leaving. He literally did. There's a photo of 3 people in the crow's nest. The third one was him. He was supposed to be down. I think he was supposed to be on the D-deck gangway door. I forget. I'll check. Or I'll ask Melissa. She knows. But the other thing on his Page Cups, he's going to just pop up out of the blue. You're not going to get signs. You're not going to get warnings. He's just going to go for it. He likes what he sees. You are a bit of a celebrity in his eyes. It's causing him to slow his roll a bit, okay? It's a bit of initial putting you on a pedestal with that King of Pentacles, okay? But he's going to overcome that because that is a little bit of like, oh my gosh, I can't reach out to her now. She's famous. She's becoming famous. She's building a business. Knight of Pentacles, what do I do? 4 of Cups. God's like, reach out. Knight of Wands with a love offer, Ace of Cups. He's going to be like, you know what? Deep down, it's her. I'm going to go for it, all right? So what I'm seeing that comes out of it is that you were guided to start and build the business. It was all part of bringing him back in because you guys were supposed to have built it together, but he just wasn't ready yet. So you went on, you carried on your X24 mission, which is now getting ready to call your partner back in. To have hope and faith with the 2 of Swords and with the Ace of Wands. This will get started. I have a feeling you'll get confirmation within the next month. Okay? You will hear from him within the next month. He's already stalking you digitally. Okay, on any social media post, it's under a fake profile. He doesn't use his profile to check you out. He had either enough time to make another one or he still had an old one that he's using. But there is somebody that you see when you look up the details that has viewed your stories. It's not who that person claims to be. It's him. Okay, I hope that helps. See the Titanic deck, it gives me really deep messages. Because with having studied all 2,000 of the people on board that ship just to do Titanic research, without knowing it, I can look at any one of these cards and I know this person's entire life story. Well, that's a Grim Reaper. I've met him. He's a trip. His name's Jim. He's stupid. Anyways, but not saying all Jims are stupid, just him. But anyways, I know who these people are when I'm looking at. So this gives me very deep stories. After 30 years of research in the Titanic, I know way too much about that boat. But anyways, it was a Sagittarius once that was like, you know way too much about that, Archer. You should really work on something else. And I'm like, what? And she's like, maybe tarot? And here we are. So you see, it's like that. So this gives me some very deep energies from knowing, I literally know the story of every people on these cards. But okay, who's up next? I know way too much. You, Rohama, you Saggies are all right. You know what I mean? I'll stick up for you. Let everybody else call you guys Sagittarius. We don't need them around anyways. All right, let's see. Shell Bell. All right, Shells. What do I need to know right now? Let's put you at 4757. Ooh, I like those. I like those numbers. What's up with angel number 227? You've been seeing a lot of 227 or something? I don't know, something about 227. Justice card, nice. Queen of Wands. Tower card on Temperance. Oh my God. With the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, what you don't need to know right now. What you don't need to know right now. No edits. Rewind. What you do need to know right now. What you don't need to know right now. Wow, I actually don't know useless stuff. What you don't need to know right now is that I spent $23 on guitar strings over the weekend. There you go. Okay, that's something you don't need to know. Now we're good. Okay, he gets cranky if you don't get new strings every year. Bill, Sherman, Hoffner. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the energy over here, what I've got going on that you do need to know is that your book has gotten you noticed. There is somebody very similar to the energy of the previous read. However, it's not a love interest. You're like, oh, no, I'm not deflating the bubble. Hold on. You've been noticed through Amazon by a publisher. Your book is getting ready to be purchased. That's what you need to know right now. And it's not from me. It is not promoting you on the channel. This person discovered you. You have a publisher that I'm being told discovered you simply by cruising on Amazon while they were bored on Christmas Eve at their in-laws' house. Therefore, they took a break in the bathroom for 45 minutes, whatever, judgment-free zone. While scrolling, they found your book. Not my website. They were on Amazon. It was not through. I get no credit on this one. God is really giving me, making it a point to tell me that. Thanks, buddy. But anyways, so the thing on this is you're going to get a communication that you think is spam messaging, right? Saw your book on Amazon, wanted to make you a deal with it. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, right. Oh, this is one of those many collaboration attempt offers. Oh, hey, we'd like to reach out to you from Bango Bingo Water, something stupid like that. This one's legit, Shell. There is somebody that's literally going to be like, hey, I saw it online. We would like to bring you in under our umbrella. All right. Martin, let me find out, Rohama. Knight of Swords. Possible. Anyways. Meanwhile, back at Shelley's reading, 8 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles. When this happens, which it will, Ace of Swords, confirmation on, well, hey, text, but in this case, a DM. At first, you're going to be like 8 of Swords. No, wait, not a thing. This one you need to kind of trust and be like, you know what? I'm going to send back one reply. And if the next message back either asks me for my shoe size, what? Or asks me for like Apple gift cards, I'm blocking. But the message that comes back is that we would actually like to work with you and you haven't. And this is how you know, because they don't ask you to like, so just email us your PDF file or stuff, right? This is like, we need you to come downtown for an interview. We wish to talk to you. Okay. So that's the energy I'm seeing with the 6 of Pentacles. You have an offer for somebody to buy your book coming up before we get to Pisces season. So it'll either be in Capricorn or Aquarius season. Okay. Closer to Capricorn season. You're going to get that bag as we go into the new year. Okay. Now, on that note, anything in the love department, or is this all about the fact that somebody online saw her book and liked it? I thought it was going to go under the Archer Publications umbrella, but trust me, the offer you're getting is way bigger than me. You take it. Go with the money. We're still besties. I'm still coming to your wedding. Your person's getting ready to shoot their shot. I wonder what made me say I'm still coming to your wedding. There's a reason God's like, I made you say that, Archer. I know. I'm just the speaker box. It's cool. Because your person's getting ready to shoot their shot. 5 of Wands. They've been through their training. They've been training for their 6 of Wands. And I do believe, of course, they know about it. All right. Yeah, the Hierophant. They're going to marry you. They're coming back to propose. Wheel of Fortune. And just simply because they choose to, their own free will exercise on it. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. Your person has been completely rebooted. Knight of Cups. There's your love offer. I love it for you. Oh my gosh, do you notice it's another bit of the celebrity status, Shells, that they come back because they're like, whoa, right now they've already got you on a little bit of a pedestal. I dig it. So the love is like a B story right now. Also, more? Really? Hold on. Okay, I'm fine. Did you see? Did you guys see that? I ran a gag about, wait, there's more. I questioned them. I missed the armrest. Rewind if you missed it. God's like, are you questioning me? Nope. Sorry. Did you guys saw? See, I told you. And you guys see, if a channel says something that God don't like, I don't care if the channel believes in him or not. God don't care either because God's still here whether you believe in him or not. It's fine. So that totally, Shells, I got a slap right on camera. You see a channel that loses their audio, they glitch, they lag, or they lose internet and the whole thing goes. That's because God did not like what they were saying. Just like God's like, I know you're joking with me, Archer, but this is for what you're thinking. You guys saw it. And I literally work right for him. I have to park next to Peter. Anyways, I didn't get the good parking space. Anyways, okay. So cool. You guys all saw it. All right. Anyway, hi Maxie, what up? All right, God's just keeping me in line. It was just a love tap. That's all that's going on. Not much. You didn't miss much. It's okay. Nothing to see here. Anyways, I'm on it. All right, who's next? Girl in love. Hi, darling. What you up to? Uh-oh. Brandon? 8 of Cups. He's walking away from his childish behavior. Whoa. Okay, girl in love. You're at 53:57. I'm going to back up the timestamp so you hear that little part of the message. All right. Well, actually, Melissa will because she's awesome with timestamps. Thank you. The 6 of Wands. He is successfully growing up. I'm going to put it into just like, I'm being told to put it into Brandon English. Brandon, in the fact that whatever he picked over you, he walked away from, because I think he was lying. So I got to switch back over again to look at this and find out a little bit more about it, because I'm being told he's coming forward to tell you he was lying. Brandon. Okay, I'm just going to call it as I'm saying it right now. I don't know if I brought this up before, but I'm being told that he lied about finding someone else or leaving you for someone else, or he has someone else. He's lying about it. He's single, and he's getting ready to reach out to you and tell you, I lied about that because I wasn't ready. And you're like, why would you lie about that? He's like, because it was easier to get, it was like cheaper to quit instead of firing. Knight of Swords. At the time, it was a really good idea. It was a foolproof plan. Okay, girl in love. Brandon would send a simple text on Christmas, and he did. Oh my gosh, I love it. I knew something was up. Did he tell you he lied? Did he tell you he didn't move on, or is it just simple? He's got nobody else in his life. He wants you. He wants you. He lied about it. He's a liar, but in a kind of Brandon, 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot. God's like, stop saying it that way. I worked on him. I fixed it. 3 of Pentacles to the Chariot. Okay, hang tight. He is dealing with the fact that he does know he lied to you about whatever it was. Okay, you have dipped your toe in the water. He's taken it. Okay, can I say you're gonna let me say it that way? He's taken the bait. He now knows you don't hate him. Okay, and he's, you know, he's interested. He literally did not, he freaked out a little bit. And here's why. Because what it was, see the 3 of Pentacles? The guardian angels lined it up. Like, okay, you're going to get a text from her. However, 9 of Wands to the Knight of Swords. Do you see Walt? Do you see Stead on here? William T. Stead over here. See how he got the thinking thing going on? Literally, he got into his head a bit. Knight of Swords to the 9 of Wands, and did not know what to do. Okay, he wasn't sure how to respond. Then he freaked out and like, oh my God, don't keep her waiting. Oh my God, I've waited forever for this message. I've waited forever for this. Oh my God, like. And now he's quiet because he's trying to suss it out and figure out what to do. He, with the 3 of Pentacles, is also talking to some people around him about you. Okay, is that what he told you? Oh, cool. Thanks, girl in love. Hey, is that the lie? Let me find out. Hold on. Is that the lie? Is that the lie? 10 of Pentacles. Yes, that's the lie. That's a yes card. Yes, he was lying. He wants it with you. That's why you guys never spoke again. Because Brandon couldn't figure out how to 9 of Wands his way out of the lie. He's like, if I tell her I was lying about that, how would I, what? How, right, Brandon? How do you come back and tell her, well, I was lying about that? What woman's going to believe you were lying about talking to 2 other people? That's why you don't lie, right? That's the energy he was in. So the reason he just did the like for right now is because he's like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? At least like it so she knows I'm here, you know? And now he's William T. Stead, where he's like, come on, brain, think of things, be so smart. Like how, like literally, he's going to run out of an idea to how to sugarcoat and back his way out of this one. He's going to just come at you and go, look, I don't know what was wrong with me. Those 2 people didn't exist. I just wasn't ready for a relationship. And I was like, well, if I tell her I'm talking to 2 other people, I'm going to get, she won't talk to me forever. You know, hold on. That's why he reached out. Hang on. Ace of Cups. That's the fresh start to the 2 of Swords. He's not in that connection. She won't go away. That's the problem. Look at the blindfold on. Look at he doesn't even see her. She doesn't exist to him anymore. Is it just the fact that they live together or something? Or their names on the lease or something? Because like he's done. That's why he liked your post to let you know, hey, I'm here. But like she won't go away. That's the problem. He's got to get rid of her. So I got to see what's up with that because he's not in this. Ace of Cups. His 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with you. Oh, that's it. Oh, boy. That's it. Hold on. Okay, thank you for the clarifier. Give me more on that 2 of Swords because that's the problem. He doesn't want the marriage. Oh, my. And you know what? I know everybody that's thinking about this is like, wait, Archer, you believe in God. You read the Bible. You practice the biblical tarot. You have to be for marriage. I'm supposed to look at you right now, girl in love, and be like, oh, no, that's so bad. No. If God showed up or when Jesus does come back, either one of them would look around. First, they would be like, all right, where's John F. Kennedy at? You guys did what to him? Okay, where's Martin Luther King Jr.? Wait, what? Rosa Parks? What? Oh, okay. He would look at what some of this is going through as we come through this narcissistic collapse, and he'd say, there are some people here that should not be married. You guys all messed up the marriage part. Some of you guys got it right. Some of you guys should not be married. All right. That's the kind of thing. So you are in a judgment-free zone. I'm being told the whole reason he liked your text, the whole reason it's going on is he's not supposed to be with that woman. They didn't get married for the right reasons. It's not the right reasons. It's a mismatch. There's nothing there. It's one of those vibes that this is the thing. So you're in the right. You're just going against the standard norm. There's nothing wrong with you. See, you know better. You're fine. 3 of Cups. He wants to be with you. The marriage is what puts him in the 4 of Cups vibes. Here's the problem. She already cheated on him. That's where he lost the love. Okay, in a way, it is his soon-to-be ex-wife karma because he wants out of that. The little heart, the little liking of your text was a way of saying, needed. I need this right now. I'm working on it. I'm not dead. I'm not gone. I'm still yours. I'm trying here. She cheated on him first, girl in love. I pressured for a long time. Intuition tells because it was that or walk away. Geez almighty, you're right. 8 of Cups, literally a walk away card. And now he's stuck in a lifeless, loveless marriage because she sleeps around. She's not loyal. She's not committed. That's why God's giving this one the okay, because she broke the sanctity of the marriage first. She cheated first. Maybe he's in a cheaper to keep her vibe, something like that. Her manipulative ways causing it. Yeah, 10 of Wands, Hanged Man, Queen of Swords. That heart was just a beginning. I'm Archer. I know it was a heart. That was just the beginning. I know it wasn't an exclamation or 100. It was the heart because you still have his heart. 100%. With this one that's going on here, girl in love, that's why, because she broke the sanctity of the marriage first. Therefore, she violated and voided the contract. Now, the thing on this is it's getting to a point with what they're going through right now that things are lining up where she's feeling he is less of a man. Therefore, she is going to confess all to him and leave him. The problem is going to solve itself. This allows him to come with you to be together. Okay? The heart was the catalyst. Him hearting the text message. That was the catalyst that God said, okay. God looked at him after you sent the message. God goes, all right, you have 2 options. Fix your marriage and leave her alone so she can find love, or heart that message, snipe it like Rowdy, which he did, heart the message, and that means your marriage ends. Basically, him hearting your text message is the same thing as him looking up to God and go, God, I want a whole new life. Please help fix this for me. God's like, okay, your wife's going to come at you with the fact that she's been cheating. And he's going to be like, oh, no. Oh, darn. Can I help you pack? What's up? Oh, darn. Oh, wow. Hey, girl in love. Oh, my God, she's cheating on me. She's leaving me. Oh, wow. Should we cry? Or should we play Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead? This is the way it's going because he hearted your text message. That was the catalyst. God gave him a choice, and he chose to choose you. So you're going to find out in the next 3 weeks or so, 3 of Swords, that his wife decides to leave him, girl in love. And literally, just like we planned. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. She broke the contract and violated the contract first. Therefore, that's why you are in a judgment-free zone. Okay, cool beans. He'll let you know because he clicked accept. He liked your reading. He liked your reading. He liked your text message. All right. So God's like, okay, you made your pick. Here we go. All right. It's like those people when people say, I want a whole new life. God's like, okay, you ready for this? That means we got to cut a lot of stuff out. Okay, let's go. Right. So hang tight. He's going for it. All right. He's one of those ones. They're like, wait, God, I asked for a whole new life. Why did everything change? God's like, do I need to draw you stick figures? But it's cool. So what he's asking for, this is actually the way it goes in, and you're the one that helps him pull it off. Not the divorce part, just the whole, like, you're the one he comes to, and he's like, you guys get to play Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead later on and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Dude, Angelina, we could totally make some cool, like, we need to have a whole, like, Netflix tarot series. I think it'd be kind of cool. Like, what if The Office were a tarot reading? you know, like something like take The Office and morph it into like, or like Parks and Rec or something, maybe a mockumentary or something. Knows, maybe we're manifesting this. Maybe we're manifesting a special. All right, who's up next? You are welcome, girl in love. Yes, do not feel bad for yourself. His wife violated the contract first. I'll void. All right, let's see. Right, girl. We need to put something together about this, don't we? We got to write, and we'll pitch it to Netflix, right, girl? I think we got something going down here. We don't just write songs here. We write TV series and movies and stuff. Shells, you were talking about your modeling and stuff too. Maybe you want to get back into some acting. We might need a lead part, right? It might be like a Hallmark movie. All right, you want to go back to your home small town, right? Let's do it, right? Okay, I can see it. I can see the setting, you know. All right. Yeah. All right. So Shelly's the lead role, right? And she's gone off to make it big, has to come back to the small town, you know, tie up a few loose ends and stuff. Just got to save the family's farm. It's cool. I mean, I'm in Detroit, you're outside of Cleveland. We'll set it somewhere around Cleveland, Columbus. We'll travel. It's remote. It'll be good, right? Ohio's got good filming stuff. So, and we got audio in Cleveland, so that'll work. You know, this will work. This is cool. And then like Melissa, we all get parts. But here's the only thing, like Melissa will give everybody a role. Melissa gets a role, Angel Eyes gets a role, Angelina, you got to have a role, Angelina Jolie, you got to have your role. And then I just want to be like, wow, I'm showing how much of a dork I'm not. The Marvel Comics, the dude that made Spider-Man. Why am I brain farting on what the dude who made Spider-Man made? Jeez almighty. That's bad. Stan Lee. Jeez, I'm a dork. I can literally tell you how many rivets were in the Titanic's hull, and I don't know who came up with Spider-Man. Oh, I'm putting myself in a timeout. Oh my God, Stan. I totally brain farted on it. Oh my gosh. That might be kind of neat. I like it. And right, girl. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, I show up like Stan Lee at the end with the tarots, or I'm the dude just like in the background mingling or something like that. I think it's cool. Right, girl, you have to play you'll probably be the town's mayor. I'll bet you're the mayor, you know, something like that. I think we got something here. Maybe I'm like the town's, that old uncle that sits on like the porch in the town square, like I remember back in my day. You know, that I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I think we got a plan on this, Angelina. The extras, the last scenes. Everybody's gonna be extras. We're all gonna have to show up for filming on this. Rowdy, we're gonna have to fly you in from Australia. All right, you're gonna play the role of I think you should be the town's doctor. You should be like Dr. O'Loughlin was on the Titanic. Yeah, you would be the town's doctor, right? Yep, 6 of Cups. Look, see, there you are visiting one of the, you know, like, all right, you guys take care of this. Take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. All right, you'll be okay. So yeah, you're the town doctor. Okay, that's cool. And then we're writing this. All right. What's Stacy? Give me a role for. Oh wait, Crystal. Stacy and Crystal. Give me some roles for Stacy and Crystal. All right. So Stacy, 7 of Pentacles. Stacy, you run the bank. Oh, how Leo of you. Of course you'd run the bank. Okay, so you're Mrs. Potter. Yeah. All right. Now what about Crystal? Page of Cups. Oh, Crystal. Okay, so you're the local. Let's see. Page of Cups would be Charles Lightaller. Oh, okay. You're the baker, because you know everybody's gossip in the town, and because everybody comes into your cupcake shop to buy your cupcakes, and then they tell you about all their problems. Okay, so Crystal's got like Crystal Cupcakes or Crystal's Cupcakes, right? And you've been trying to make it big forever, you know, and that works. Okay, I like. We were going somewhere, and you thought we could just write songs here. Everybody loves the baker. Exactly. What's Angelina? Let's see what's Angelina. Angelina is the Tower card. So Angelina, okay. Oh yeah, I get this. Okay, so you work like with the city themselves. You're a little higher up in the planning commission, and you're the one that you got to like go all around to like get the parade ready and get the town square and the gazebo. You got to find the decorations, and you got to. So that's you. All right, you're the organizer. Scorpio at work. Exactly. All right, so you're the one that has to make all those secret cool plans, right? So I like that. That's cool. 2 of Wands. All right. Yeah, I'm liking it. We got plans on this. I think Girl in Love should. I think. Right, girl. You should probably be the town's mayor. Knight of Pentacles. Oh yeah, okay, I can take that. Strength card. Yep, you are very strong, independent. You're like the opposite. You're like What was her name? Angelina Nope or whatever. What was her name in Parks and Rec? The mayor, Sandy Nope or Cindy Nope or whatever. I could see it. It works for you, right, girl? That's cool. Do we? Yeah. All right. So we got something going on. Wedding planner. That's you, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, you're the wedding planner. Coffee shop. Well, that's her. That would be Melissa and me. We got to run the coffee shop. Yeah, Empress. Melissa's got to run the coffee shop. So that's cool. Demon Brewing with the Hierophant. All right. Oh, I'm the town's priest. Oh, I'm the pastor. I'm that guy. Okay, yeah, I'm the town's pastor that runs the church, that everybody tries to save the church because it's the holidays and the church might close down because of funding. So we have to have a concert and a talent show. Yeah. Oh my God, I've been watching way too much Hallmark in this house. I'm going to go get my Knight Rider DVD box set. I got to go. We got something going on here. I'm down. I'm down. Let's produce this thing. We got this. We got a plan. All right, it's cool. Yeah, Melissa's like, she runs Demon Brewing. Yeah, we got to have Demon Brewing. And then we're going to, what was the other thing we were talking about? We were going to open up, we had the restaurant, the coffee shop. Yeah, we got a whole thing going on. It's cool. We got a good thing here. Girl in Love, I would totally do that. 2 of Cups. Apparently I'm being told it'd be cool to do. I would do it. I would do it. I am ordained. I had to do it for a buddy's wedding once before. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it online. It's fine. Then I didn't know what to do with it. I just put it away in a file cabinet. I'm like, I want to hang on to this. I will do it. Totally. It'll be fun. Oh, the hotel. Who runs the hotel? Yeah, who runs the hotel? Rohama runs the hotel. Caitlin Petty's in the coffee lounge singing Hotel California on repeat by the Eagles, right? Yeah, Emperor. This is okay. Jot this down. Jot this down, right, girl? Oh, Caitlin's from Cleveland anyway. She's close to you. This is perfect. So yeah, okay. So Rahama runs the local inn. Okay. The diner test. So you got to be the diner. You'll run the diner. This is perfect. So yeah. So it's the hotel. Maybe on a Quim we call the hotel in town like Hotel California, right? So yeah, Rohama's runs and owns the hotel. All right, the hospitality side of vibes. And KP's is the singer in like the lounge. Okay, that's the Hotel California on repeat. That's mirrors on the ceiling to stare at. Pink champagne on ice and strawberry wine. Checkouts anytime you like, but you can never leave. Checkout's actually at 11:30. Anyways, the after party's at Target. I gotta have dinner in the hotel. Yeah, like those scenes in like The Founder where they're singing in the lounge. We are gonna do the rest super chats. I'm just having way too much fun with this right now. You got my creativity flowing. But yeah, so you gotta have you got the awesome piano lounge where they're singing like Pennies from Heaven, 6 of Wands. The Caitlin Petty card comes out. So yeah, you got the bar lounge restaurant thing, and she's in there singing her originals and that. And then you've got the whole restaurant. That's the part that we Tess. See, here's the thing, Tess, is that not only do you have the restaurant in town, right? But it's like your restaurant is what runs the restaurant in the hotel. Okay, that's how well known you are in the town. So it's actually your restaurant's like a franchise inside the hotel. You know how that works, right? That's the thing on this one, right? So I get it. Look at all the steely knives for the birthday cake. I love it. Mirrors on the ceiling, on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, sun shimmering. I'm just making sure the cards are cleaned up. We got this going on. We're good. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get the rights to Hotel California from Don. I mean, goodness. When I put the base cover of that up, that thing got flagged 6 ways from Sunday. Oh my gosh, poor Don Henley. Don't you want your legend to live on? Seriously. Sean Lennon and Yoko Ono gave me the rights to Imagine. Don Henley, are you saying you're bigger than John Lennon? Give Caitlin Petty the rights to that song. Okay, anyways. I got you, KP. All right, let's see. Who's up next? We got this cleanse out. We got a thing going on right now. We got a good movie. I love Don Henley too. He just doesn't like it when other people play his songs. And it's like, come on, Don, you wrote the song for the public. Let the public enjoy. It's like when I had my first Knight Rider car and I took it to car shows with my buddy that had a 70 Dodge Charger. And it was like, oh, it's a trailer queen. Don't touch that Charger. Don't look at it. Don't breathe on it. And I was like, I would let people sit in the Knight Rider car, push the buttons, take their I'm like, Don Henley, let everybody sing your songs. We all love your songs. Hotel California is the best. Take It Easy is awesome, right? Just saying. Don Williams lets people do it. I left Oklahoma riding in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. Anyways, I have totally wandered. This is me. All right, we should do some other stuff now. Love you, Don Henley. Anyways, seriously, just let Caitlin use your song, for goodness sakes, man. Seriously. Okay. Don, are you telling me you ain't got enough money out of the Eagles yet? Come on now. You'll want a little bit more? Maybe find somebody that's not 150 years old to sing your song, right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm on my soapbox for Caitlin Petty right now, but there you go. So yeah, maybe I just want to do the bass cover. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. I love you too, Anna. I'm sticking up for everybody today. It was weird because I had a dream last night, and in the dream I got handed Archangel Michael's sword. All right. To me, it looked like the Thundercat sword. Whatever. I don't care. But like I got handed Archangel Michael's sword, and God's like, yield this responsibly. So I'm like, I'm sticking up for all of us right now. If you're a buddy of mine or in my circle, I'm going to stick up for you. I got Archangel Michael's sword. We're going to have fun with it. But responsible fun with it. Michael will be back. He's on vacation. He'll be back. That's all. He'll be back in January. So I'm just filling in. I'm temporary Archangel Michael. It's fun. Yeah, give that sword to a Cancer. Anyways, okay. We're having way too much fun here. Shelby, is your person's name Don? I think you can take this as a sign, Shelby. Are your ears burning yet? It's because he keeps talking about. Oh, it's Michael. That's a good name, though. Michael. Oh, man, you can't even watch an episode of Knight Rider either. That'd be rough. Oh, my gosh. That'd be rough. Is David Hasselhoff a good Michael, or did he do the name justice? All right. I should read some more of your guys' super chats. You guys do right, girl. We got something on this. We'll be okay. Let's see. It's Tess. Okay, you're up. Wait, Girl in Love. Girl in Love, I need to help with this. Girl in Love, did I actually answer your question about Brandon? I did, didn't I? I told you that he was getting ready to do something, right? Because like I'm sitting here going, oh my God, did I just wander off on writing a new TV series? I might have. I did tell you that he's getting it figured out, right? I think I did. I don't remember what I'm channeling because I'm channeling. I don't even know what's up when I'm here. Did I? Okay, cool. You met David Hasselhoff, Anna. Oh my gosh, we're besties. I'm beyond jealous of you. Hi. That is so cool. Oh my God, I want to meet him. That is so wild. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I just broke one of the 7 deadly sins for you, Anna, because I'm jealous that you met Hasselhoff. I want him to sign my lid, the council lid for my Trans Am. I'm sure everybody wants him to do that. But, oh, that is so, you are awesome, girl. Fist bump in the screen. That is cool, girl. That's about 26. Okay. No, I knew you asked about 2026. No, we're going to do it right now, Girl in Love. I knew I missed something. Hold on. I knew not to keep going. You have, oh, that's so cool. I've got to meet Patricia McPherson in Ohio. I did do that when I had my first Knight Rider car. So I've got a picture of me, my first Knight Rider car, and Bonnie. You got to meet Michael. Anyways, all right. That is, dude, you are awesome, man. And we're besties. Not to mention you got the 7-7 in your screen name, and I'm a July 7th Cancer, so the 7s is a thing. You know what, Shaman? If you want to pop one extra super chat question and go for it. I'm feeling good today. It's Friday. TGIF. If you would like one, technically they're filled, but if you want to do one, I got you covered. I'm just having too much fun with y'all. All right, so what's 2026 for Girl in Love at 11838? Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands. This talks about okay, what I'm seeing is your own stability on your side gets taken care of in the beginning. Okay, so like first few months are more about like getting your job, your money, your personal life, your home in order, so that your work life and your personal life is on a flow. This tells me that around Aries season is when the love takes off. Big time, Anna. Okay, Anna, Girl in Love. Sorry. Anyways, maybe Anna's takes off in April too. There's a reason I say everything I say. But in this case, Charles Lightoller, he was an Aries. Okay. I'm being told by like you get the stability in your personal and your home life figured out in the first. That gives him a chance to get himself in order. And then around Aries season, March and April, the love department kicks in. Okay. Then going forward from like about May into the end of the month, it's a lot of cruise control and learning each other. It's adapting both of your lives. Okay. So you're actually doing pretty cool. All right. This is it totally is girl in love. Okay. So yeah, your stability goes first, Brandon. So yeah, that goes first. And then Brandon. So here's the way that what I mean by that though is you and Brandon be talking, right? But it doesn't really get fully into fruition until then. King of Swords, Gemini season, you're off the market. Four of Wands, Gemini season, you are off the market. All right. So from this moment forward, when he reaches out, you guys keep going. But yeah, by Aries season and Gemini season, those are your official pivotal points. The second half of 2026 for you is cruise control, where you actually get to like your life and be like, wow, work's cool. He's cool. We're working out. Five of Swords. You might seriously get bored with it. I have to tell you that. Knight of Cups. So, okay, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah. You seriously might get to a point that some of his quirks become a little, it's like, oh my God, now we live together. He snores like a running chainsaw. And he's like, oh my God, she sleeps like a starfish. And he's like, we have a king size bed and I'm over here. And so there's a little bit of those things to adapt together that you guys a few times might be like, oh, it's a little bit of a fight because I sleep like a starfish and he snores like a running washing machine, right? So Three of Swords, it still shows you guys overcome those issues. Okay. Oh, thank you, girl in love. I love you. So that's a bit of what the second half of 26 is adjusting to living in the same home together. And that's a big test. All right. Well, hi. What's up, Elise? Thanks for coming. Sandy, what's up, good sir? Happy Christmas. How's it going? Thank you so much. You are beyond generous, dude. You know I'm going to pull you some cards. I got you, brother. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. How was your holiday? All right. Let me get back to a couple more of the super chats, too. Oh, my goodness. This Cards and Coffee is totally sponsored by Sandy Martin. Sandiest beaches of all. Or Sandy Martin, you need to travel to the Sandy Martin Agency. All right. Sandy's got you covered. It's cool. Oh, wow. I haven't done an ad in a while. That's cool. Sandy, you missed it. We were writing, me and Right Girl and everybody here, we were writing a whole Netflix Hallmark movie series. We're going to call it For the Love of Brandon. I think that's a working title, but we're going to keep going on it, dude. It's cool. we might need a soundtrack. All right. Who's next? I'm having fun with it. Thank you, Sandy. Spinny hugs, brother. Big bro hugs. Thank you. Thank you. You are like beyond generous, dude. Love you. I'm going to pull you cards. I want to see what's up for you. Okay. Who's next, though? Angel Eyes. Hi, AE. All right. Let's see. You're going to be at 120. Oh, you get 122.22. Holy moly. That's a good timestamp. That's a Frankie timestamp. All right. Let's see what we got. What's being kept from you, lied, and why? All right. You got it. Let's see what we got. Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Emperor card on this one with the Hermit card. Okay, what I'm seeing too on this one that you're not seeing on this one is a little bit of your person's insecurities or what's coming out on this one. In that, because now I actually cannot tell you that your person is attempting to do anything wrong or bad. Believe it or not. Jack Palance. Here's why. Knight of Pentacles to the King of Wands is the fact that your person, because of what they went through as a child, they have a lot of attention-seeking behavior. It's not bad. I love that I don't have a Three of Swords here. You do not have to have anything like, nobody's like hiding a cheating energy or a lying energy or nothing like that. I'm being told, though, that your person, he had, because of what he went through with his parents and as a kid, he needs the attention. He needs a lot of hugs, a lot of loving, where he will interact with more people than not just to simply get the attention fix. It's a little bit of a dopamine rush. Okay. Now, what I am being told, though, here's the other part you actually really don't know. King of Wands into the Emperor. The only person he actually has eyes for is you. That's actually the reason that this person does what this person does. Because they love you. They're telling me that they just like interacting with the other people, but there's like, Archer, there's no love there. I'm with AE. Really? The Fool card. Huh. Fool card, the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. Your person has a really rough time telling you how much they really do love you. because they never had anybody in their life tell them they love them. That's a big part of this one. This is here's the wild part on this one. I'll go back and get Tess. Thanks, Cappy Goat. I'm sorry, Tess. I got you, girl. I promise. I wandered off on that whole path. But here's the thing, Angel Eyes. What I'm seeing on it is what you actually don't see. One of the other things you're being lied to about is how much your man actually really loves you. And that due to his insecurities, this is why he stays closed off. It's also why he might do a little bit of an energy that comes across as flirting. However, because he had such a small circle around him and felt like he was never seen as a child from whatever, his parents weren't the bestest in the book. I mean, they're not the worst parents I've ever felt in the energies, but they're not exactly parents of the years. No mother father trophies on their mantles. That's okay. But the thing on this is, because of this, he has always been in a place of attention-seeking behavior because he's never actually had any. All right. So in this, it's telling me he has true love and true feelings for you. Full card on the 7 of Cups. The thing on it is, can I talk to him for a minute? Because like, I want to look at him and go, bro, he's stupid. And he'd be like, what are you talking about? I just talked with this person or that coworker because like I'm in the clique. I like him. I'm like, no. I'm like, what you're doing is making your woman kind of jealous. He's like, what? But I don't like these other, like, we're buds, we're friends. I'm like, maybe you could keep that a little more. Let's work on that. Maybe you could keep it a little more on a professional level. And I'm going to be like, hey, 2 of Pentacles. You ever thought about throwing some of that attention Angel Eyes his way? What? No. We're with this Hermit card. No, I'm not used to that. We've known each other for so long. I'm like, well, maybe you might want to get to know her all over again with the Ace of Pentacles. I think the energy that comes in, 2 of Cups, yeah, Sun card. Guess what this is? I don't know, Angel Eyes, if you're going to say it to him that way or if he just kind of realizes it or something, but it's going to be a bit of into the new year. Okay. In the week ahead and into the new year, he is going to start learning to actually like flirt with you again. He's gotten a little bummy. He's a little stagnant, right? I see a way to re-energize this, okay? Without a trip to a certain store, right? Lovers and something else, right? Penny Lane, what? Whatever. Anyways, I mean, I don't know if you want to start off that way. Anyways, I'm not going down that road in the marital bed yet. The thing is on this, I see him kind of re-energizing it with the 3 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Maybe it is a result of something you say to him that you're like, hey, flirt with me. I'm right here. And he's like, oh, well, I mean, oh, really? Yeah. We don't have to always fight about who's driving what, where, and who's going what with where. Why don't you flirt with me? What's up, stud muffin? And he's going to be like, that's weird. What are you doing, Angel Eyes? And he'll be like, just work with me. And he'll start adapting to it. He's going to start flirting with you. All right. And here's the big thing on this one. He's like, but I don't like them. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to like throw that attention that way. Right. When I got a special person, I got friends who are girls, but you interact in different vibes. He's very rough at the differentiating that. He's like, well, wait, can't I tell her she looks really pretty or in that? I'm like, no, you're allowed to help the girl with like her work or just interacting. You don't compliment other people like that. You want to throw hey, you're pretty, really fun time today. Why don't you throw that Angel Eyes his way? Oh, you can do that? Yeah. No, Angel Eyes will think it's stupid. We've been together so long. That's that initial spark, that honeymoon phase. That's over. We're grown-ups. I'm like, it doesn't have to be over, right? He's like, what? I got him thinking right now. It's good vibes, okay? Somebody's going to explain to him to start flirting with you more, Angel Eyes. And just so you know, he actually does not flirt with these people. He's like, where's the Gemini in his chart? Because it's that TikTok of like when they're like, here's what the zodiac signs look like as babies. Yeah, I know, right? Gemini energy. And it's that scene where the baby's walking down the airplanes and saying hi to everybody. That's what your person's in. He's just like, I just like everybody. I like talking to people. It's really fun because when I was a kid, nobody paid attention to me. So now everybody pays attention to me. And I'm like, why don't you pay attention to Angel Eyes? He's like, oh, could I do that? I'm like, McFly, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. So there's somebody in his side of the fence that's going to give him a little bit of that figuring it out. All right, so that you guys can get back to the flirty vibes. For some reason, he sees you categorized in a field that like you're the boss or the mom, and like it's like you're supposed to still flirt with her just because you guys got each other. Yeah, back to that energy. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody at work's helping him explain that to him. He's going to start. You're going to be the weird one, Angel Eyes, and only because he's going to start flirting with you like, hey, you want to do something for New Year's Eve? And you're going to be like, what's the matter with you? I'm making dinner. What are you doing? Yeah, come on. Where do you want to go for New Year's Eve? And you're going to be like, the heck's your problem tonight? You goofball. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to flirt with me. It'll throw you off guard. It'll catch you off guard. That's funny. Okay, next up. Okay. Where are we at? Right there. Okay, Lightseer Empress, you are at 129.53. Lightseer Empress, energy check for you and Levi. Energy check for you and Levi. The Hierophant, the Death card, and the Ace of Cups. Uh-oh. I'm being told that Levi's getting ready to ask you out. You got a date night coming up. That's the thing on this one. Silence being broken with the Star card. By Aquarius season, you and Levi are a thing. You're going to get asked out on a date. He is very close to talking to you. The Magician card, your manifestations are working. You're manifesting him in. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Heads up, I have to add this message to it for you, Lightseer Empress, because if by chance he asks you out for New Year's, okay, there's a very big potential to the Ace of Wands that you guys will be welcoming in the new year in a very different way. Okay, so just so you know, whenever it is that he gets the gumption up to ask you out, which is going to be happening at some point in December or January, okay, it's going to be a very interesting date night. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, it will start moving extremely fast, okay, just so you know. All right, and now back to its tests. All right. I owe you a spinny hug, Tess. I'm sorry. We're supposed to go on a date this week, but his family got in between. He's going to fix it. He's going to fix it. I knew there was date vibes in December. I know you're mad at him. His family actually did get in the way. Clingy helicopter family, pain in the backside. Okay. He's literally going to, he's going to play hooky with the family to make good on this. I promise you he makes good on this. That's why I saw you guys doing something for New Year's. Because New Year's isn't this weekend. New Year's is on Wednesday. So, okay, I get it. So it changes from this weekend to Wednesday. Oh, it is. Okay, guess what, Lightseer? By having you in his life, he don't want to be a mama's boy no more. He's going to be like, fine, I will come over with the mama thing on the weekend, but I'm spending New Year's Eve with Lightseer Empress. All right? He's defecting from the family to come your way because you present what he wants for his future. He's just stuck there. He's not lying to you. Oh, good Lord, he thinks you think that he's lying and like he's all mad, right? You know what I mean? But like he's like, Lightseer Empress hates me. She thinks that I flaked out to go on a date with somebody else. I didn't, Archer. I'm with the family. See, King of Swords. He's trying his best to hold it together, but he's getting ready to walk away from his family. King of Wands. You can trust in this one. He's being honest. All right. That's the thing. He will come back in and apologize for it. And that way you make it up to you and it works out better because you don't got to be apart. Like on the weekend, his family's going to be texting him and stupid stuff. But on New Year's Eve, he turns the phone off to hang out with you with that Ace of Wands. Okay, it's Tess. I promise I'm back. You're welcome. All right, it's Tess. Let me see what we got. I'm looking. Oh, goodness, please tell me I didn't miss you this far ago. Oh, yeah, pretty close. I'm sorry. My bad. That's on me. It's Tess. You are at 133.23. I'm so sorry. Is there something you should know about your work situation? You work hard and don't feel anyone noticing, and a lot of the work politics and favoritism. All right, let me see what's up. The Magician card, the Two of Wands, the Chariot on the Tower, and the Eight of Wands to the Two of Pentacles and the Empress. I'm actually getting a message for you, Tess, from the Virgin Mother. The Empress in the Biblical Tarot is the Virgin Mary. All right, so this is from the Divine Mother above. The reason that you're feeling the way you're feeling and what you need to know on this one is that the reason that people are stealing your business plans and ideas, or the reason you're getting passed up for energies and that you don't fit in with the clouds and the clique there, it's because you're in the place being a light worker. You're around a lot of lower level energies. If I didn't know better, Tess, I would swear you work retail or sales. And like, you can't be crooked. You can't be a crooked salesperson. It's like you work retail or insurance or whatever. But you're an energy, the people all around you, Tess, are crooked. You can't do it. Like if you were a car salesperson, you would not be able to just like take them for everything they got. You would look for a fair deal. If you were a real estate agent, you wouldn't push somebody into the house that they didn't want. You would take the time to find like the house they want or the car, that type of a vibe for what you do. So the reason that you're being guided to quit is because Mother Mary with this Ace of Pentacles, she government legal. Okay, well, that's kind of rough too, isn't it? Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, I could see that with dealing with between the clients and yeah, back and forth between the government legalities. It's such a like a jaded industry, right? Especially with what's going on right now. Not to bring politics into this or anything. I'm just going off the mass collective that the bulk of people in the States are not thrilled with government decisions right now. That's a judgment-free zone here. I don't wander down that well. I stopped doing the imitation for Leo because people didn't like it. But so what I'm seeing on this is the whole reason for this is that you're being guided to do more. The Virgin Mary sees that plan. She says she sees that idea that you've been wanting to do. The reason we won't let you elevate in your current job is because you're destined for more. You need to activate. You need to stand firm and be confident in yourself. The reason that we're letting you keep the job right now is because you're supposed to launch that idea that you wanted to, but you're nervous to do. We don't want you to cut your nose to spite your face. So you're supposed to be starting on what you wish that gets you out of that job while using that job to milk them for the payroll and the health insurance, because that idea that you won't pull the trigger on because work makes you feel like you're inferior and your ideas must suck. So this means this personal idea must suck too. It doesn't. That's why you can't get any advancement going forward in the current job because you're not meant to be there. You want this. Okay. So let me see where this goes on to it. The reason for the lack of advancement is because there's something more that you're destined to do. The Moon card to the Six of Swords to the Six of Wands. What I'm seeing on this, okay, is that the idea, the energy hasn't popped into your head yet, a way to get you out of that stressed vibe. So with the Six of Swords to the Six of Wands, you're going to have a little idea or a hint of a direction that you wish to go that's getting ready to come up for you. The idea has only started as a flicker. I'm seeing the energy if you stuck it out for a whole nother year, like, and then you wanted to start, like, you want to start a YouTube channel or start your own business or start making stuff and selling on Etsy or something. You're being guided to leave the job that you're at to start this endeavor that's coming up on your mind, but you're being told to write it out until the idea comes to fruition because you're going to take the current place of employment for everything that they got. Okay. This also teaches you a bit of standing your ground in the current place because they keep stealing ideas from you because you don't fit in with the clique. That's a big part of this. It's really about learning about your self-worth in the workplace while you get this new idea to take whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you become a consultant or something like that, you know, that you become like a contracted consultant for government companies or agencies. Something that you can't get to happen in the current workplace is what will give you the idea to get you out of the current workplace, okay? The idea just hasn't fully come to fruition. Three of Wands. Oh, hold on. This is why. Okay, I missed this. I'm sorry. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah. What I'm seeing is a higher up from another place, another department, another location. Okay, this is weird. It's getting me really in depth onto it. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that you interact with other offices. You're like the liaison or the go-between between like another branch of your company wants you. Something about they see what you do for your office, your ideas, your goals, and they're going to reach out with the offers. See how it's somebody else watching your ship sinking? You know the current place where you're working. You know it's a sinking ship, right? And you're trying to find a lifeboat. You want off that ship before the back end of it goes under. I'm being told it's like a different office location. Like, okay, let's say like back when I was in property management, this would be like if one of the other regional managers from my area liked how I manage things in my area, and they reached out to recruit me to take me to the other place. Like, hey, Archer, you did really good in the Detroit district. We'd like to bring you to Columbus or something like that. It's that kind of a vibe, if that makes sense. Like you interact with higher ups from another branch of the department or the company, so to speak. That's your safety. That's the one that's going to reach out and go, I really like what you're doing there. Have you ever considered coming here? They're going to try to poach you. That's the idea that comes in. So that's why you don't know this yet. Okay. I'm with Sandy Martin. You want corner office, 4th floor minimum. You got to have a nice view. But that's the thing on this, is that you don't know it because it hadn't happened yet. Layoffs every year because of funding. Yep. So what I'm seeing on this is that there's another branch that keeps you. It's not that your current office keeps you too, because they're looking for the cheap way out. It's the vibe that I see you in another district, something like that. But it's literally that another high up poaches you from your current high ups. Maybe in the same office, but I don't think so. I want to say you're at another branch. Like, let's say you're in a DC office and they need you at, like, we need you in Nevada or in Colorado, something like that. I really feel like it's in another office. Somebody that you already interact with, that other boss likes what you do, and that's what's going to save you and pull you out of this. So the idea is not so much about starting your own business as this idea gets planted when you get this message from the other place. And you're like, oh, wow, this might be my out. I do know that, like, you won't be out of work because you're about the best they got. That's why they haven't moved you as it is. You realize that, right? The reason they can't move you is because you're the best at what you do. It's so sad when they're like, I can't put you into management because you're too good on the sales floor. You're like, but I want to go into management. And they're like, well, yeah, but the other salesmen suck. So I need you on the floor. And you're like, but then I can't elevate. Oh, I know, but this is where we need you. We need you here, right? The other company reaches out and goes, we would like you here. You come here and we'll treat you right, because your current office has a track record. Apparently your boss ain't that great of a boss. So I do see somebody else comes and grabs you. The reason they won't elevate you or move you right now is because you're the only one that's good at what you do. They move you, your department takes a hit loss they can't handle. And as a result, you get stuck. That's the thing. So you get stuck there, but because of the reputation that your office has, that's why I think it's that. The idea that I'm seeing, like, hey, you get this idea planted. It's because you haven't gotten the message yet. So that's what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can get an idea of when you get this. It's an email. When does this other office email? I don't know totally how it breaks down, but when does this other office email her to get her out of there? It's a more established office. It's a more established manager because this other boss outranks your boss, so your boss won't have a leg to stand on. This other person goes, I want Tess, right? Your boss is below this boss. So your boss doesn't count, okay? The Temperance card, the Hangman card, the Star card. This has been in the works since Sagittarius season. So this was something that maybe you wished for, like, God, please, I need out of this job, right? Check this out. The only cards I have on the table are Sagittarius and then Aquarius and 2 Pisces cards. This will be handled for you by Pisces season, okay? End of February, beginning of March, all right? You will not be at that current place anymore. So you're coming into January. You've got about 6 weeks left in the rough job, okay? 6 weeks from now, as we get into Pisces season, you're going to be transferring to the new location, okay? Write it out. You are very near to the end. The other person at the other company, you interacted with them via email during Sagittarius season. That pinged their interest. They want to find out more about you. They're reviewing your HR file. They're doing some researching. Then they'll reach out and try to poach you. And by Pisces season, you'll be in the new location because your current boss doesn't have any pull with this energy. This other person is higher up the food chain than you. That person outweighs your boss. It's like Lumberg and Lumberg's boss. Your current boss is like, yeah, Tess, I'm going to need you to come in on Sunday too. And the new person wants you. So you wind up getting out of Lumberg's office and going to the other one. All right. And you can leave all the kiddos behind to smash the printer. Or you can smash the printer on your way out with a baseball bat. You know? Right, Sandy? Feels good to be a gangster. I need to go back to Tennessee. I've been in Michigan too long. All right. You are welcome, Tess. All right. Sandy, how many pieces of flare did you wear today? Did you just wear 15 pieces of flare? Because Brian has 37 pieces of flare on. And you know what we say about flare around here. Oh my God. Fist bump, Sandy. That was too good. I love it. Oh. Melissa's over there doing a Jennifer Aniston right now, being like, look here about your flat. I love it. Detroit, Anna, you are so ask Melissa. Detroit does that to you. My fellow Michiganders absolutely know what I'm talking about. For people are like, oh God, Archer, people in Michigan must hate you. No, we all get it up here. We all get it. Trust me. If there was ever a max exodus down I-75 South, this state would empty out. All right. Anyways, moving on. Shelby, we all gonna wind up in Nashville someday. It's cool. But wait, Sandy, you're in the good zone. Sandy, you're in one of the energetical hot spots too right now. Yeah. Okay. Detroit's not an energetical hot spot at all. It hasn't been an energetical hot spot since Lee Iacocca was alive. Anyways, you know. Okay. Where am I at? I'm over here. I let this go for so long. All right, Nancy. What's up, Nancy? You're at 145.15. 145.15 for Nancy. Matune to give a diamond on these days. Quality time. Okay, I got you, girl. Let's see what we got. The Lover's card on the 5 of Wands to the Temperance card on the Star card with the Queen of Wands. Negatory on the diamond. That's not happening just yet. I do see some opportunity for the time, though. That's kind of neat. But I got a weird vibe off it with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, okay? Because Violet Jessup's here, so this is cool. He does want to try to get it right this time. For whatever reason, he doesn't present with the diamond, but he starts with the intimate talk and the interactions. Like, it's almost like he knows you're mad at him. And before he invests, he's like, I got to see if she even hates me. Because it's like, I don't know if it's easy to return a diamond. That sort of a vibe. So I see the talking first before the New Year's time, okay? And it's kind of like with this Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, he wants to make sure that you don't hate him first. So I do see a talk, maybe even a meetup to like work on that. The diamond stuff will be a little later on, though, once he makes sure that you're even willing to talk to him. But the weird vibes that I got on the Lover's card off the Gemini vibes on this one is that there will be opportunity for you guys to meet up, but I'm being told it needs to be out of your home. So this is interesting. Queen of Swords, okay. The 2 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Page of Wands. You might want to, I don't know how you can override this one, Nance. Because what I'm being told is that at some point over the course, 3 of Cups. I know. At some point over the course of this weekend or around the time that you and Matune meet up, as soon as you leave the home to go meet Matune, I want you to know that your husband has somebody coming over. 2 of Wands to the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Cups. I have a feeling that like you go to see Matune, talk to him, and come home and bust your husband doing something with someone else, and that actually ends the marriage for you two. Your marriage actually will get ended before Matune's done because he's with that V, that goofball. She's already using him anyways. It's just money with her. All right. She's basically charging him by the hour anyways. That's so awful. Oh my gosh. She needs to go. Valerie, whatever her name is, needs to really find Jesus. It's cool. The Judgment card. So what I do see on this is actually some manifestations happening because you and Matune are supposed to be married together. Therefore, the extra energies are being wiped out, cut out. I'm telling you what, this is why this happened this way, Nance, because, okay, it's an intimate conversation first, then both your marriages end. This allows you two and the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands to come together, and that's when you get the diamond on your finger. By Aquarius season, girl, it's like a pool reference. It's running the table with one ball. You two are meant to work out and be together. God won't let it happen because it can't be on this talky stage. It's got to be a full-on commitment. Therefore, you watch. In Capricorn season, both your spouses will be taken care of because these contracts are null and void. They're supposed to be with someone. They're supposed to be with someone. You and Matune are supposed to be together. This energetical cycle closing out in the year number 9 is leading you into the place of union. So yeah, by Aquarius season, both you and Matune will be going through a divorce that will both finalize on amicable breakups, okay? And then you and him actually come together, and that's when you get the diamond on your finger. It's not even just a little present or a gift. He's holding out for the real deal. Like you could ask him, be like, Matune, I want a diamond. I want a gift. Get me something, right? And he would be like, look here, I'm not getting you the little cheap ring. When I put something on your finger, it's going to be the real deal. You know what I mean? So that's what I see here. Things will start happening to clear the space because you two are meant to be together. I do see the conversation happens around New Year's, but then into Aquarius season, things start getting filtered out. So you two can come together. It's meant to be. I love this for you too. All right. I do see a little bit of passion on New Year's Eve if you're interested, just so you know. All right. He may try to go for a little intimacy or a little Ace of Wands without providing a diamond. All right. So that'll be the choice, will be up to you if you wish to go forward in that. If not, by Valentine's Day, you guys are, whoa, it's totally good. All right. So you got nothing to worry about it on that part. It's just kind of a matter of how fast do you want to, like the whole cow and the milk thing or something like that. I don't know. That's your free will choice. If he tries to hold out and like, hey, you ain't getting a diamond until it's the big one, the real deal on your finger, maybe you want to be like, okay, no problem. Let me know when you're ready. Right? 3 of Wands, maybe. It might go that way. All right. But I don't see you waiting very long. I think that might be what leads him to be like, let's just get proposed. By Pisces season, you guys are like, you and Matune are like together. It's a whole energetical shift for you two, dude. It's good. All right. Let's see. Next up for Randy. What's up, good sir? You're going to be at 150 and 20. Oh, hold on. That was the wrong tab. Hold on. Other tab. Let me go over to this one. That was my weather tab. I leave a radar loop up, doesn't everybody? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. All right, Randy, you're at 150.33. All right, she's still watching your social media, so you stopped posting. Am I still in her thoughts? Okay, let's see. Is she still watching my social media? Should I stop posting and I'm still in her thoughts? Let me see. 8 of Swords, the Devil card, the Hierophant, the Fool card. You must keep posting. That's the only way to bring her back. You have to go on living your best life. You're not posted. I'm 8 of Swords, Devil card. We're not teasing her. We're not taunting her. 2 wrongs do not make a right. Okay, so we're not trying to draw her back in with the same kind of rage baiting stuff she was doing to you. However, just by you going on and continuing to post, you're not making little posts about her. You're not making posts with other people to try to make her jealous. You're just posting the cool stuff happening in the course of your day, right? And the fact that if you stop posting, she wins. She's the Grinch right now. She's in the Grinch energy. All right. You stop posting, she wins. She got what she wanted. She swooped down and took your love. She took your heart. She took the stockings out of the mantle and everything, right? However, for you to go on like nothing's wrong, here's my awesome Christmas present to myself. Got that. Here's what I'm doing for New Year's. Got that. Having fun. Just be you. That'll cause her, from her little lookout, digitally perched in the top of the mountain, to be like, how is Randy's life still going on? He's supposed to be making posts about how miserable he is without me. Those like, oh, my life is meaningless without you. Like, why is he not doing those posts? Why is he having fun in that? Because Randy's on a little higher level of knowledge. He's living his life without worrying about you. All right, Inez, contrary to what you think, you aren't the center of the universe. That's the sun's job. Even Leo don't get that position. It's the sun, right? For her to continue to think that the entire world revolves around her is going to come to an end when you don't engage, but you also just keep living your life. It will draw her back in much sooner than expected. I'm being told by giving you this kind of an energetical breakdown, this will bring her back before the end of Capricorn season. So that's like before January 22nd. Okay. She figures you spent Christmas at home crying, miserable. She figures you're going to spend New Year's same way. You don't go anywhere or do anything. You just sit on your butt at home crying, not doing it. You live in your best life. You go on and post about things just like everything is okay. And remember, she is watching and recording and screen capping to try to catch you in anything you do. King of Wands, and here you are just being all Ben Guggenheim, just living your best life. You're cool, man. Ain't nothing to worry about here. No skin off your back. 8 swords are what gets her to reach out with the death card. Why are you not mad at me? 4 swords, 10 of swords. It'll stress her out a little bit to get her back. That's why she wrote the clause in there about either party. She's going to totally annul this. She's going to annul the divorce with the death card because she no longer holds the cards now. Since she filed the paperwork, that was the grand move. That was the final play. What do you do now? Wait, it's over? Yeah, it's over, Inez. Nothing left to do now. Go count your pennies. 6 of Wands. You got exactly what you wanted. I don't think it was exactly what I wanted. You mean it's over? Can't we fight a little bit more? Nope. 6 of Pentacles. It's all done, Inez. You're good. I don't, 4 of Cups. I don't want it to be done. No, 8 of Pentacles. Look, Randy's just doing fine. Look, he got a new work truck. He's got some stuff going on. What do you mean 9 of Wands? He can't be doing that. I'm still in the heat. I need another fight. Nope, can't do that. King of Pentacles, Randy's about the money. By the way, Randy's making a lot of money. What? That's because Randy got a promotion at the beginning of January. What? Yeah, because without you stressing him out and him focusing on work, all of a sudden he became employee of the month and stuff. What? It's written in the stars that way. It's the karma for how you treated him. I want him back. I know. Knight of Cups. You can get it wrapped up before Aquarius season, and you also get some more money in the job as a result of all of it too. All right? God's going to help make you look very good in her eyes. It's the rewards for what you put up with. All right. You will surpass her financially, by the way, too. You will make more money than her. If you don't already, I think you do. I think you do. She lies about a lot of stuff. Just saying. Anyways, and Hannah, go with him. Oh, Anna. You're at 154.58. Will my Cappy A and I see each other before he goes to the Bahamas on the 1st? Seems we are growing apart. Aw. Oh my God. 8 of Wands on the Emperor. He is going to move mountains to get to you before the 1st, before he goes. He's going to make it a point. Come heaven or high water, he's going to figure out a way to see you. You guys could live 10 hours apart. He would drive 10 hours or hop on a plane to come. Yeah. 8 of Wands. He will make it a point to come and see you before he goes to the Bahamas. 8 of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah. I don't know if he's brought it up or not. You guys are not growing apart. This is the whole reason he needs to go to the Bahamas. Work's a pain in his butt. Planning the Bahamas trip's a pain in his butt. He's actually is one of the guys that he falls asleep in his clothes on the couch. 7 of Wands. He's tired with the Fool card. He's making all them plans to travel. It doesn't look any bigger than the Lusitania. Shut up, Rose. 100 feet bigger. Anyways. That Queen of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, he's busy counting his pennies. He's working on the money. He really can't afford the trip. That's the first problem. He's like, oh, good Lord, I'm going into Hawk for this thing. All right, Lover's card. No, but I really got to go. But I don't know where I should go, right? He's in a little Hangman, Pisces energy. Double check. Got to make sure, you know. You have 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. If you let him get through whatever he's trying to figure out right now, which it does seem like it's really just about the money being tight right now, and the packing and getting things ready, he is literally making time to see you this weekend. Saturday or Sunday, he will reach out. He will make good on this. Queen of Wands, he will make good on this. Violet Jessup says Sunday. Just going with what I was told. But yeah, he will make good on this. You will see each other before he goes on the 1st. He will move the earth to come and see you. Literally, you could be 2.5 hours away and like you need a piece of gum. This man will drive up there with a piece of gum. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Believe it or not, he does want to see you. Even right now, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. He wishes he had more time right now. He feels very frustrated that he hasn't had a chance to even lock down the plans with you or anything. You'll see him this weekend, okay? 10 of Cups to the 10 of Swords. The stuff going on with planning the Bahamas trip is literally getting in the way of his 10 of Cups because now he'd rather spend time with you than go to the Bahamas because he thinks you're more of a vacation 10 of Cups. That's all. So you guys absolutely will see each other before he leaves. He's going to actually here's the thing about this too, Anna, is that this is what's going to endear him to you because you don't think he would do something like this, and yet he's gonna figure out a way to see you. He's gonna make time. Mom is visiting through Sunday. Oh, that's the Sunday vibe instead of Saturday. Okay, Violet Jessup just noticed. Violet's like, yeah, his mom's in town. Ugh. As soon as mom is back to the airport, he's coming your way. Like he drops her off at the airport and then just comes over. Seriously, because like, trust me, he has a countdown on his watch right now. He's got a countdown. He's like, Mom, what time's your flight? 3 on Sunday. 3 on Sunday. Thank God. Okay, let's fix that. It's Christmas vacation. Can't wait for the family to go home. The airport is the airport. That's what happens. He drops his bumma at the airport, and then he'll see you about 3:30. The traffic or something, probably. I don't know. Hold on. Am I right or am I right? Did I just make up some stuff, or was I still channeling without the cards? 4 of Swords. You were channeling without the cards. 4 of Cups. Mama driving him crazy. As soon as she's on the plane, he's coming your way. That's the problem. Okay. He's being honest about it. It would be awful. If you went over, Anna, if you guys hung out with his mom there, I don't know what's his mom's like, but I'm being told it'd be like one of those scenes in The Waterboy where his mom's like, oh, yeah, Bobby Duche, he's good with the water boy. And it's like, Mama, please stop talking about the water like that. Right? He does not want you around his mom yet because his mom embarrasses him. That's all. Apparently his mom's not like Mama T. or he's not like a Cancer who's like, hi, I'm Archer. This is my mom. She's cool, right? I don't know, because he's kind of like, heaven help me, Archer. No, my mom is not cool. You want to swap moms? I'm like, no, not with the way you're giving me that energy about your mom. No, thanks. I'm good. Right? Have you? Maybe on Sunday you guys get together and watch the movie Throw Mama from the Train. That's and he's like, thanks, Anna. I needed to watch this movie. Oh my God. I'll have my mom call his mom. Maybe she can help her out a little bit. Oh my gosh, right? I'm surprised Melissa's not out there laughing about that one because I'm not switching the deck. I want this deck. I'm gonna keep going. It's Titanic Day at Archer Astrology. Right, Sandy? Sandy, you and I watch the same movies, don't we? Hey, Sandy, you like movies with gladiators? Sandy, I just want to let you know, good luck. We're all counting on you. That's right. I had lasagna. That's right. That's right. I had lasagna. Okay. Who's next? Anyways, me and Sandy would have a good time on that movie set. We'd be fine on airplane. We'd be fine on airplane. Sandy, well, okay. So if I'm Robert Graves or whatever his name was, Mission Impossible dude, that means you'd be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? Right? You'd be like, I know you, Sandy Bot. And you'd be like, listen, kid, that's not who I am. Shelby. I can see it though. Okay, super chats. Let's see here. We got to have a movie night. Maybe I should just live stream a movie night for all of us. We hang out, watch a movie, and be like Mystery Science Theater 3000 through it. That might be a fun live stream just for a hangout. All right, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth. Thank you. Give me a card for Elizabeth for that super sticker. I love you. That is a cute little lemon head drop. I like that. You're at 20111. And you got the Six of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. You've waited on this for a while, but with the Page of Pentacles, your person's getting ready to come in, reach out and tell you that they're ready for something more reciprocal. The time apart has allowed them to learn their lessons. The people they've interacted with since you guys last talked to and interacted have taught them how to be a real significant other and a spouse too. All right. They grew up and you waited a long time for them to reach their emotional maturity, but they're doing it. All right. For you, Elizabeth, before Pisces season. Okay, Shelby Belby. What is Michael's true intentions for Shelby? Michael. Michael. Hello, Michael. Kit, pick me up, buddy. Not now, Michael. I have a headache. Cat, what? Huh? That was stupid. That was a stupid joke. All right. What are Michael's current feelings for Shelby? We are not worried about Michael and Kit. Focus, God. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, let's see. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, Shelby. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. The Seven of Cups. Okay, I got the whole thing on this for you. Okay. Your friend told you that either you're an option or he's talking to other people or some to this effect or he's not ready. Now, I got to tell you what this is. Five of Wands to the Five of Pentacles says to close the door on that, okay? Because what this is, I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was like a tarot reader and she's incorporating her personal life into the tarot readings, or it's just she's the one that's already broke up or been through a divorce. And it's the one friend in your friend circle you don't get relationship advice from. Part of it, too, is that she's kind of jealous about it. She must like Michael or digs Michael's vibes or something. So there's a little bit of like, oh, I heard he talking to other people. And it's because Five of Pentacles, I'm going to get you to walk away from him. This is the last person on the earth you want to explain this to you. Oh God, I'm picking on a tarot reader. Well, God's letting me do it. God's letting me do it. Five of Swords. Oh, she's one of those. I'm not supposed to be picking on another tarot reader. Judgment Free Zone. Maybe she's at a different level of reading than me or something. All right, God, I'm going to do what you tell me on just the speaker box. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands. That's what we've got on this one. Okay. Your friend, granted, very spiritual. However, she's one of those readers that because she had a gentleman that cheated on her or broke up with her, she incorporates her readings are slightly bit more of a self-help reading as opposed to being a channeler. She does talk to your guides. The problem is she doesn't say the right thing to your guides. That's the thing. So this would be the vibes of her being like, God, I don't like picking on other tarot readers. I don't know her story or her levels. Just do what I'm okay. Just do what you're telling me on this thing because of what she went through. She pulls a 3 of Swords. She says you're being cheated on. You're not being cheated on. And then you wreck a perfectly good thing just because she got cheated on once before. So now the 3 of Swords means that to her. It's the vibe where she's like, oh yeah, this person's going to reach out and they're going to make things right with you, but you're not going to take it. You're going to go in another direction. And you're just going to tell them to, no, you're not. You've been waiting for this message. What the problem? Because you know why? The reason she does it is that person she screwed up things with, she knows that person will never come back, will never talk to her ever again because she ruined it, right? So she would pull those same vibes instead of simply looking at you and saying to you, oh, I do see this could possibly work out, that you could overcome these issues together. All right. Okay, that's what drew you guys together because okay, here's what happened. She ghosted the guy. She was a female narcissist. She's an awakening runner. She's not an awoke runner. She's a awakening runner. She's halfway down the journey. All right. Of course, because that's what she does, because the boy that left her because of her narcissistic crap before she woke up, he cut the cord to her. So now she tells everybody else, cut the cord. It's still in your vibes. There's real love between the two of you guys. You're right. Your intuition says refuse. Do not engage. She is bringing too much. Yeah, God don't like this. People who use divine powers, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, when this is what's going on, God shuts her down. She gets no messages. If she had a YouTube channel, she'd lose internet. The whole thing would lag. It would lock on her. She would not be allowed to do a live stream. The stuff and the messages she gets out, God would stop her dead in her tracks. Then she'd try to restart the live, and they'd be like, God would be like, no, not happening. Oh my God, I got to do a part 3. God's like, no, don't even do a part 3. No, stop it. That's kind of the vibes off of this, Shelby. Whenever somebody gets into this channeling energy, because she upset, yeah, right. Yeah. Because what she saw in your reading was that things work out for you, and that's not how it's supposed to work. Because she screwed things up with her man years ago, so nobody should be happy. She's not happy. She's stuck in Gen Xer energy, right? She's stuck in that vibe. Strong, independent woman. Cut those cords right now, Shelby. She may not make it into the union energies where it's like, hey, people work things. She's had people reach out to her and apologize to her, and she's ignored it. Genuine apologies, and she's stupid and stubborn. That's why she can't have happiness. And she sits there wondering why her life's all screwed up. It's because she's too stuck in her ways. Your friend, the female narcissist, she got to end that. She's not reading in the right energy. God don't like that stuff. It ain't going to happen. You know what I mean? That's the part on this. She is telling you the wrong information. I know she's your friend, but I have to look out for you. I also have to protect the frickin' tarot. I got my grandmother's 80-year-old frickin' deck sitting over here. This is a craft. Somebody goes and buys this deck off of Amazon, and then they pull it like, oh yeah, there you go, X, screw you. Yeah, this is the problem. That's the problem. And that's why God will shut people down when they're giving those bad messages. You know what I mean? Just so you know, because of what she's been through, take her readings with what resonates and leave the rest for her, because that's what she needs to work on. That's her own problems. All right. Trust your intuition when you're like, it doesn't fit. I should not cut the cord. Know that she regrets cutting the cord every single day of her life. Okay. Take the good vibes off of it. Yeah. Okay. See the negative things that he does upset. Yeah. Right. Because you know what? You're hitting her really close to home. How he treats you is how she treated a man. You're hitting her very close to home. That's why she can't disconnect from the energy, right? It's almost like a bit of a self-sabotaging thing. She hasn't realized she's the problem in her life. Therefore, she keeps trying to push it out onto everybody else. And that's the problem. She keeps avoiding doing the work because she's better than that. A crash out like what she's going to go through, she'll go through one of those phases where she never reads the tarot again, and she thinks the cards are evil and they're out to get her and blah, blah, blah. God's like, please stop using those cards. You don't respect them, right? Hitler quoted Bible verses. God didn't like that either. You know what I mean? That's the thing on this. 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, on the 9 of Pentacles. there's something better for the two of you than what she sees. She's jealous because you come to her going, I want things to work out for the two of us, right? In her mind, she knows her and her true love, things will never work out for because she ruined it. She burnt the bridge. She can't get her person back, you know? So that's the vibes. She pulls the cards on you. She sees queens of cups. She sees fours of wands, and then she gets jealous. Oh, it can't work out for you. It didn't work out for me because I ruined it with my man. So I'm going to tell you to cut the cord and you ruin it. It's a Black Widow complex that's hidden underneath the surface. What I'm seeing on this, take the good parts from that. When you come into a part that does not resonate, that's where you skip it and don't cut it. She's trying to sabotage you because her life's rough. Just so you know, you and Michael are on the right path. You guys are okay. The positive vibes she brings in are good. The stuff that doesn't resonate to you is literally her projecting out her personal problems. When she's like, you cut it, you cut that cord, you cut that cord. That's literally, she's a channeler, right? She's chosen. She bought the tarot decks. She's allowing God to be the microphone for her speaker box. She chose this, right? Therefore, especially when they're at this level that your friend is, God will possess the tarot reader to project out and say things that give away exactly what their problems are. Literally the things that she tells you that he does that you should cut the cord for is exactly what she did to her ex that ruined it, that will never work out again for her ever. Okay? You were absolutely right. Well, sitting in her drive, oh God, car tarot. No, can't do it. Can't do car tarot. I don't care who they think they are. You cannot read tarot cards in a car. It doesn't work that way. There is no way to set the energies. There's just no way to do it. Does not work. Does not work. Yep, she's one of them ones. Oh, she's an armchair tarot reader. That's cool. It doesn't work. You know why it doesn't work? Because the sounds, the noises, the energies. You can't have car engines running, music on, heater cores, horns honking, people walking past your car. There's no way. It doesn't work. It's like a drive-through confessional. Never works, right? Ace Pentacles. Oh, bless their hearts. They're going to keep trying to do it, right? Yeah, I'm sure she does. The dead people that she sees are the ones that are kind of around her. You know, they're the ones, okay, what they are, they're the ones protecting everybody else from her. Basically what they're doing is they're making a human shield so her crap can't get out. You know, it's Angelina Baba Jolie's right down there. A little bit of cutting it with her. Keep her as a friend. She's cool as a friend. But if she asks you about the cards again, if you want, you have free will. But my suggestion might just be like, no, that's okay. I get that stuff. No, it's okay. I'm not feeling it today. Oh, with her, you could have King of Pentacles. With her, you'd have a lot of fun with it. Just tell her you ain't got the money for it. Well, some friend, when she's like, hey, can I get 20 more bucks to help you out? Really? Really? Yeah, Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, Death card, 7 of Wands. Just so you know, there's a little bit on this one. Okay, now here's the thing, Shelby. You're cool. The reason that she's not, God's got her blocked. I guarantee you she did not get your text message. You might have sent it. It might say delivered on your phone. God is like, if I can shut down a tarot reader's live stream, you want to bet your butt I can make it where the text message don't go through? You can text her again about something totally different. Just like, hey, did you hear about that sale at Aldi? That she'd respond to just like that. Then you send her another message about tarot. The message won't go through because God is trying to stop her. She does not respect her craft. She has much work to do. I feel it. Just know on this energies here that you are on the right path for you two to work out. The reason you got that is because for her, it wasn't a very Merry Christmas. You know why? Because she was alone. Because the man she wanted to spend Christmas with literally wants nothing to do with her. Because back in the day, when the man reached out and apologized for what he did to her, she chose to not apologize for what she did to him, 5 of Cups. She chose to take a ground in a female narcissistic energy, be like, ha, he texted me, I'm sorry. I knew it. I have him right where I want him. I can control him and manipulate him. And God's like, huh, no, you can't, honey. So God stopped it. In the 7 of Swords, God jumped in with the King of Swords, King of Wands, and let that gentleman go in another direction because he tried many times to fix things with her. She was too stupid and stubborn to accept his apology and apologize for what she did. Therefore, he moved on. She still stalks him. He's got a great woman in his life he's making a family with, all because she was too stupid, stubborn to accept an apology and reciprocate another one. Therefore, that guy gave up, and she has to live with that. Her karma is watching that guy succeed. Okay? So I hope that helps. I cannot respect the tarot reader that doesn't respect the craft. These cards are very powerful, and I'm sorry for your friend. She should not have them. Okay, she went back to the ex. There you go. And she's telling you to cut the cord. She don't want you happy. And the ex screwed her. She went back to the ex because the real person she wanted to be with blocked her after she ignored his last apology. So she had to settle for the ex. Am I right? The Knight of Wands. She settled for the ex. That's a yes card, Leo energy. Because she screwed up shooting her shot with the one she really wanted to be with because her ego beat her out. Therefore, she had to Four Swords settle. She didn't get the real love. That's why she tells you to cut it out, because she doesn't want to see you happy. She's not happy. She's not going to help you be happy. That's not right. You and him actually work out. That's why she's jealous. You know what I mean? And her ex is, I'm in the energy. Sun card, Leo energy. I rest my case. You two will be okay. See the Three of Swords. You want to know what the problem is in the whole thing? Your friend's a cheater. She's a serial cheater. She's got a rap sheet. She's got a track record. She cheated on the one she wanted to be with the ex. The one to be with found out. One to be with tried to fix things. She was already cheating again. Then she was in a relationship. She went on a vacation, hooked up with somebody else, then came home. And she wonders why God won't let real love into her life. She's not on the short bus. She's riding right over the back axle. Anyways, what? That was mean. No, you let me say it. Knight of Cups. God let me say it. Okay, anyways, bless her heart. That's all right. I got a Bible verse for her later. You are actually going to be okay, Shelby. Get her out of your head because, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. You and him actually do go out and be fine. Within the next 3 weeks, she is going to hate you and you'll never speak to her again. Why? Because you and him work out. She gets jealous and she blocks you, cuts you out because you, Six of Wands, get what she never got to have. Because why? 10 of Swords, because she self-sabotaged and screwed her own life up. She needs to get rid of her cards. Just throw them away. Don't sell them. Don't let anybody else touch them. Throw them in the trash place. That's it. Okay. Shelby, you're fine. She will block you when you guys get together. Then she's going to be like, oh, I told her to cut him off. And now he's back. Her last thing to you, Shelby, her last thing to you will be, I hope you guys get divorced. I hope he cheats on you, blah, blah. And you just bless your heart. Block, delete, don't care. Right? Because it'll never come to fruition. So you are okay, darling. She gave me a deck of tarot cards. I cleansed. I will gift you a different deck, Shelby. Do not touch those cards from that woman. Oh, that woman got some bad juju. Where's the Gemini in her chart? I swear. Anyways, Karen Top Tarot says, what? Huh? What? Where? Love Wizard. Hi. Who said that? I don't care. It's fine. Anyways, what are we doing, people? How you do? Shelby, what are we up to right now? What's going on? All right, next up is Tia Bia. What up, darling? Tia Bia, 21757. Oh my gosh, I've been going way too long. I owe Mom and T and Melissa dinner. Okay, you are at, let's see, you're right about seeing the Leo at the party. Knew it, Leo. Also ran into a mutual friend of yours in Pisces. Said congratulations. He doesn't usually told you it was him. All right, I knew he will talk to Pisces. You know it. Any change for New Year's Eve party with you and the Pisces? I got you. Give me everything you got for Tia Bia. Temperance card. You're a good thing coming into his life, and the friend is accurate right now. Tia Bia, what he's getting from his friend, what he got at work, he's getting the don't mess it up. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You know how the mutual friend said, oh man, the stuff for him doesn't usually last long because he gets quiet and he goes into his Pisces shell and all that stuff, right? He's getting a talk from that mutual friend of being like, she's good vibes, dude. Don't you mess this up. Open up to her. I don't know, but with all the stuff I've been through and the things I've dealt with, I don't know. I'm nervous. What if it fails? The friend's the one that's telling him that was your past. It's not going to. This is the good time. He's getting a very big don't mess it up text conversation type of a thing from that mutual friend. That mutual friend is in your corner because he knows what Pisces has dealt with before. You give him time on this. New Year's Eve will be just fine. Okay, let me see how this goes because, yeah, the friend totally digs you, girl. 8 of Wands. You're still going out for New Year's. 8 of Cups, 3 of... Whoa, yeah, you guys are actually staying home for New Year's. There's not a New Year's party. You guys are going to hang out. I don't know if it's his place or your place, but I'm telling you what happens on this, okay? For New Year's Eve, all right, what I'm seeing on this, there is a change for the New Year's Eve party. And the fact, Tia, when we're done with this live, go listen to Casey Musgrave's song, I'm Here for the Party. No, I'm late for the party. Because I'm never late for the party when I'm late to the party with you. You guys don't wind up going to the party because you guys stay home and watch the ball drop from the comfort of your own private Ace of Wands home. I'm being told New Year's Eve is the culmination point, okay? You guys leave December of 2025 in a dating stage and enter into 2026 in a relationship. You're the one that's making Pisces open his heart up, okay? Go easy with it. Be careful. He's dealt with a lot of people that have wrecked that heart, but he's wanting to make this work with you. He really does, okay? Just know that he's very fearful of female narcissistic energy. That's why you were brought into his life, because you are the complete opposite of a female narcissist, okay? Do understand this. Pisces likes you, and it's why he's getting a don't mess it up conversation from the mutual friend, is just because he does have a habit of getting very quiet. The women get ticked off, and the women leave him, all right? Your test is to be able to open him up. You have the patience from dealing with your Leo to understand how he feels when he's insecure or nervous about going for it. You know what I mean? You're going to nurture that and bring it out of him. The friend's helping. You guys wind up not going to the New Year's Eve party. The changes in the New Year's Eve party is this is your vulnerable, intimate evening that you guys have some very deep, here's where we're going with this. Okay? That way, come midnight, you guys get to usher in the relationship along with the new year. Your anniversary date will be set as January 1st, 2026. All right? And then you guys will culminate it with the Ace of Wands. Boo. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Okay, turn the TV off. We got to go. Okay, that's it. 12:01 a.m. Anyways, I hope that helps, girl. Yeah, on this one, you're covered on the good talks too, girl. Okay, Spiritual Angelina Jolie. Oh, you did just say a donation. I'm going to pop you a card anyways. I got to do it. King of Pentacles. 2026 is your year for stability, abundance, and money. You are going out of 2026 in a much more confident, mature boss vibe, okay? You're getting like Machiavelli. You're getting like law of attraction going on. This year is all about your maturing, your aging, your growth, your knowledge in that, okay? I do see money by the end of the year too, but you have got a very high level of knowledge, okay? Just so you know, you guys will be okay. I know it's a little low to talk right now between you two. By the way, you're at like 222, I think. But yeah, I know it's little to nothing right now, but just so you know, this opens up, it gets going, and you guys do work things out. I know right now it doesn't feel like you will, but you do. Rest assured, God has a plan. Trust in it. All right, girl, thank you. By the way, the Lover's card, he is a little bit of your rib. He knows that. Don't worry, he's not going to go anywhere. You guys are energetically blueprinted to each other in your contract. All right. And Milan, thank you, Milan. Milan, think about your person. I'm going to pop a super chat for you at 223, which means Girl in Love was at 222.35-ish. I'm trying, Melissa. I'm sorry. All right. But let me get a little vibe. Think about your person. And Sandy, you are did I forget your timestamp? Thanks, Sandy. All right, let's see. Oh, no, that's the current time right now. I think I had your timestamp, didn't I? I hope I did. Did I miss your question, Sandy? Were we just having fun quoting Airplane? Sandy, let me know. Let me know. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords onto the Death card. I think we covered it, but your person still is going to reach out. It's not over for you two. I don't care how far apart you guys are from a distance. Sandy, I really got to let you know is that, Sandy, I know you do, but I have to get this for you because you think it's been over for you too for a while. And yet, even what drew you to come into this live, if you check at the beginning of this, when Aisha had said that she announced her marriage, she got engaged over the holiday and that. And then we had 2 or 3 more people that are already in communication and talking. Like, it's like this energy is the new timeline energy with that higher vibration that's going on in the earth right now since Atlas and the new moon happened. Sandy, I have to tell you, the one that you think it would never happen with again, that's the one that's getting ready to reach out to you in January. The one that's been on your mind this whole time, Sandy, well, you've been just doing your business and focusing on your stuff. You didn't think this would ever happen. I cannot wait for you to come in here and be like, holy crap, I heard from somebody that I'd never thought I'd hear from again. Because they made it through that timeline jump. You knew deep down inside she was a good person, that the world had her just messed up with what she was dealing with. I'm letting you know, granted, she wasn't fully over that just yet. That's why you haven't heard from her right now, but do know that she is beating it. You will hear from her before March 18th, okay? That I feel very confident in, that she is beating out. She's not fully healed, but she's beating out the energy of what was in the way before, Shelby. She will be returning, and she will be the amazing woman that you know she is underneath what the world did to her, what the traumas did to her, what any substances did to her. You saw through on that one. She's been going through this transformation with everybody else because she's such a good woman on the inside. That's why she doesn't die off with the narcissistic energy. She elevates into the higher mindset. She's tapped into the core of the earth just from knowing you. All right. So that's the thing here. It's like, I got chills. Holy crap, Sandy. Because it's the vibe of like, did you do this on Christmas? Was this your Christmas wish to her or something? It's the scene from Bruce. Okay, you and I like movies, Sandy. It's Bruce Almighty. Morgan Freeman came to you and something, you just prayed for her and just said, please be okay. Just please let her be okay, wherever she is. Let her be okay, God. I just want her okay in him. It's that scene where Morgan Freeman asked Jim Carrey and he goes, I just want her happy, right? You don't realize it, but that was the shock. You know that scene in the movie? Clear. It was the reboot vibe. By you, just like what we saw in some of the earlier super chats, Sandy, you were faced with a great test over the holiday. Were you going to get mad at her because you haven't heard from her and look up at the sky and go, I hope she just pounds sand. I don't care. I hope she suffers. Screw it. I'm being told God says you didn't do that. You looked up and you said, please let her be okay. I just want her to be okay wherever she is. And by doing that, you chose the right side. You hit the go button. God said, okay, Sandy, I'm going to start waking her up. Let's bring her home. I have chills off of this with the Two of Cups, the bond of David and Jonathan. You were faced with a lot of anger and frustration over the holiday, the 24th and the 25th, that the test being presented to you, God expected you to look up and go, just let her suffer. But you beat that. You beat the devil. And you looked up. I'm being told God says he prayed for her to be okay. See, you were faced with a great test and you came to the right conclusion. God said, you got it, Sandy. Now, it doesn't mean she reaches out today, but you hit the go button to finish her last bit of transformation to overcome that energy and change back into the amazing woman you know was underneath all of that. So do not feel like what you did to contribute to the breakup caused a permanent separation or she hates you or something like that. This happened in order for the both of you to grow back better. It's getting your temper under control. It's getting what the world did to her under control. And you guys will be ready to come back together because you chose the high road and God always rewards that. I love it for you. Just so you know, you have gotten over that stuff too. You are healed. You've done the work and you did pass that test. If what I'm saying is on point, you passed the test. If you said a prayer and looked up, oh my gosh, you did. You just want her to be okay. How accurate am I, God? God's like, why do you keep questioning yourself, Archer? I picked you for a reason. I know. Yes or no card? Knight of Wands, Leo energy, green flag. I love it. She's on her way. This will be okay. It's the rewards because you made the right choice by not wishing bad on her and wishing for her to be okay and be happy. God flipped the switch inside of her head that makes her realize her happiness is with you. I love it for you. You guys will be okay. It's definitely not over. King of Swords. The king that thinks before taking action. She's gathering her thoughts and trying to figure out how to reach out to you humbly and let you know that she wishes it had never happened and that she wanted to stay with you the whole time so that you can look at her and say to her, I wanted to stay with you the whole time. And then God will bring her home. Okay? You and her are both protected. Neither of you guys could move on. I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm the crab. I'm the Cancer. I'm supposed to be crying. But just both of you two are protected, Sandy, and neither of you will move on. Neither of you could get pregnated by anybody else or get somebody else pregnant or have another relationship. You guys were both placed into a singlehood isolation to do the work in order to come back for each other, correct? Because you are a man of God. She is a woman of valor. And all stuff is getting cut out so that you guys return normal. You did the right thing. Your Christmas wish will be granted. Wheel of Fortune to the 8 of Pentacles. You did the right thing. The wish will be granted. I love it for you. We'll have to get together and watch Airplane sometime with her. She can be Julie Haggerty. Cigarette? Yes, I know. Sandy, love you, bro. Bro hugs. You couldn't be, you can't be okay. All right. We totally have to. You guys you're awesome. All right, Rowdy, you are our final, Rowdy. All right. Throw me a snipe chat to Rowdy. Throw me a snipe card to Rowdy, please. Throw me a snipe card to Rowdy. Rowdy, you still should email me so I can send you a Christmas present. Email me an address. I will send it to Australia. My father worked for the post office. I have contacts. I can get it sent to Australia without breaking the bank. I got friends. Okay. I wouldn't matter if it would break the bank. You do so much for the channel. I want to send you your Christmas present, bro. 3 of Cups, the Temperance card, and the 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Guess who returns? Remember how we've been talking for a few of your personals that she's been going through an awakening, a maturing, and a transformation? 8 of Pentacles. She has actually still been working on that. Well, you've been focusing on lottery and money and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What I'm seeing on this one, you didn't even realize that because you just went about your business, doing your own thing. You think about her, you miss her, but you didn't get obsessive and fall off the well into it. Behind the scenes, God has been placing signs in her pathway to let her know you're the answer. This is what will lead her to take action and wish to marry you, where she shows up. Now, what's going to happen? I still say it. It's still an energy. It's still there. You guys do both wind up getting transferred to the same store. You're not at the store you're going to be at by April of this coming year. Neither is she. God's like, okay, she won't reach out on her own accord. So we're going to put you guys back in the 8 of Pentacles situation. So this Wheel of Fortune, the Ferris wheel, can come back around. And we're going to give you two another shot, this time for her to get it right and for you to get it right. So right now what you're going through is a humbling because with the age difference, she doesn't totally get the banter that you or I could do or us here in the chat can do. She gets spooked by it. It's a little offensive. She's younger. It's a much more introverted energy, right? Gen X jokes don't work with like millennials and under, right? They find them gross, right? Plus, she actually, deep down, she's a bit of a woman of God. So she don't dig some of the stuff you or I would do. So you're being guided into a lesson with the Page of Pentacles in humility. And I know it would be like trying to change George Carlin's jokes, but I'm being told this is what it is. It's about a humbling of you. Her age group doesn't understand the intensities that our age group would get. And in order to have that age difference with the life experience differences to work out, you have to be humbled to come down to her level. This will attract her up to your level. Then you guys get to go forward together. Okay, that's why you're being humbled right now. All right, so that you guys can come back to work out. I would say in the next 4 weeks, the next 1 month, you watch, you'll get notified that you're being transferred. You won't hear anything about her. But just know that when you get noticed about another job, she's going to get noticed about another job. And you guys wind up back at same store. I have a feeling she's going to be your boss too. She's going to be your next doo-doo head. How about that? You have to listen to her. Oh my God, it's that TV show Reba. I don't know if you know Reba, Rowdy, because you're over in Australia. Maybe you guys have an Australian version of Reba. But it's like the husband and the wife. It's Reba McEntire's show that the woman, the wife, Reba owns the restaurant and the hubby is the cook in the back. That's the vibes I got off of you too. So you're going to go to the same store. However, she's coming in as your boss. So you got to behave yourself, because she's going to boss you around at work, then she's going to boss you around at home. And if you don't get Reba down in Australia, just hop on YouTube. I guarantee somebody's ripped it and put it on YouTube. It's literally just Reba. It's Reba McEntire's show. Reba. That's all it is. But that's what you guys are. So you're the dude in the, you have to go watch the show now. I'm giving you a homework assignment. You're the dude in the show that's going to have the white goatee, is behind the window working the wheel and making the food. Okay. And your person is Reba. Okay. She's the boss, right? That sort of things. All right. Believe it or not, you are being transformed into a gentleman that you wear the pants in the relationship, and your little young girl is going to be the one telling you which pair to put on in the morning. And that's cool, because with the 2 of Cups to the 4 of Pentacles, she's got better fashion sense than you, bro. She's going to spiff you up a little bit. It's good. Let her run the dance on this one. All right. She's going to make you feel better. All right. So I hope that helps everybody. And I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Sandy, you are beyond generous. Thank you for helping with the Mama T Foundation. I can keep Mama's fridge restocked when she gets back home and that, and help her out. You guys are all of you, every single one. It's not about the dollar amount, but it's about the love that we have here for family. And I love the vibes for you. To lead in with Aisha's engagement announcement, that sets the tone. It's like getting the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So every one of you that divinely were guided to come and hang out at this Cards or Coffee is because you're in that energy. At some point in 2026, every one of you in this chat right now winds up with the one you will marry. And I love that for you. So let's manifest it, shall we? 5 of Wands, we're doing it. The 5 of Wands is training and learning for that 6 of Wands victory. I love it for all of us. You guys all deserve this, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to scoot because I am now an hour and 10 minutes late to punch out of work, but it was so worth it because I love hanging out with you guys. I love you guys too. Angelina, you are a blessing. Right, girl? We're going to produce some cool stuff. Maxie, you are awesome. I don't know if I'll get to do this Saturday. I don't know if we'll get to do one tomorrow because it's my off day. But Sunday we'll have the All Signs. There's an All Signs Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. If I feel like it, maybe I'll do after church. I'll come and we'll do a Cards and Coffee. If not, I will do one on Monday. Okay? Because with the block scheduling, it's awesome sauce. Perfect. Right now, I do the All Signs on a Sunday. If I ever needed to move everything to a Monday through Friday, it's block scheduling. It's so cool. I want to move the personals and like the all. I can. It's love it. It is perfectly perfect. So yeah, we're good. I love you too, Maxie. You guys are so awesome. Archer out. Mic drop. Archer out. I cannot. I will totally. I love traveling. I will come and see all you guys. I don't care where you guys are. I'll come to weddings. I will totally come to weddings. Oh my gosh, we are gonna have a great time, Angelina. Oh my, I forget where you are. I mean, digital collabs are going to be awesome for us, even the in-person stuff, because I travel a lot. I mean, I go to Tampa to see Frankie and that. Then you've got Nashville with Melissa and all my other friends and producers and record stuff. It's in Tennessee. Then I mean, I'm all over the place. It's cool. I love it. Come and see you guys. I got friends that are in Vegas, LA. I go to the Carolinas and New York and Massachusetts. I love traveling. I want to see parts of the world. I got to, Rowdy, I want to come to Australia for your wedding. I'll be your best man. I'm cool with that. I love it. And I still got to get to Ireland. I have got to stand where the Titanic was launched. Because when I go to Cleveland to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I stand in front of John Lennon's Rickenbacker, I literally hear Shea Stadium. I feel what John Lennon felt being on that stage. And that's a weird way to hold your guitar. But yeah, so I want to stand on the slipway where the Titanic was launched. I cannot imagine what energy I will feel standing in Titanic slipway. We should stream. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Wouldn't it be fun to stream the wedding and do it virtually? That'd be cool if somebody's like, okay, we can do that. I would live stream the wedding here on the channel for somebody if they wanted to do that. I would literally come to the wedding and we would live stream it. Or the reception. Maybe not the wedding, but we could do like the reception. I don't know, whatever. It's whoever reaches out with this offer, it's your wedding. So I'll do whatever you tell me to. It's your wedding, not mine. But you know, I think it'd be cool, Maxie. I think I would totally love it. It's like a success story getting to put it on. Like when I do talks and stuff at like AAs or NAs or anything like that, you've always got those success stories of after they came through it and what they went through and how they overcame it. Why couldn't we do that for the same thing? Like, look, these two people met through a tarot. Then when they separated, this person came to tarot. They found their way back. Now they're getting married. And it's like this whole recovering from the same kind of thing, recovering from the isolation, from the breakup, from the fight, and then the coming together. I think it'd be cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't wait to know. I can't wait to know, Stacy, because you and him will. You guys are just trying to get used to getting back together and very nervous about like there's still a lot of the past memories going on. That's all that's going on right now. You guys will both open up to it more. Stacy, you want to streak at my wedding? What? Oh God, that's a whole other Ray Stevens song there. Yeah, boogity, boogity, he did down. No, yes, they called in the street. No, it is. I don't know if Ray Stevens will flag me for singing this song. What's that? Isn't he in Nashville? Go see him in that Mississippi Squirrel Revival or something going down. I don't know. Angelina, yes, you can, and I will not charge you a penny for it. Totally. I haven't busted out my ordained stuff and all that stuff in a while. I would do it. I would do it. I would officiate over a wedding for anybody that asked. I would totally do it. I like that. Ethel, Stacy, you got that? Look out. Here it comes around the corner at the supermarket. Who's that with him? Ethel, don't look, Ethel. Ray Stevens, Melissa's probably told you, please do not tell Archer where I live. I can't deal with him. That's probably what most of the celebrities Melissa knows has said. Please just don't tell Archer about me. Anyhow, it's wild. All right, we're good. So it's fine. Yeah, Dad. All right, guys, I got to get out. I'm an hour and 14 minutes late for my punch out. All right. So until next time, we will do another Cards and Coffee either Sunday or Monday. I'm going to take tomorrow off to enjoy. But you guys have a good evening too. All right. And don't forget, we will be back on New Year's Eve. Frankie and I are going to do the New Year's Eve collab on all signs. Okay. So we'll do that. Yeah. Maxie, I'm not hanging up. You hang up. Susan, I'm not hanging up. You hang up first. I'm not. You hang up. Sunshine, you hang up. You hang up. All right, guys. This is Shelby. Okay. I will see you guys later. I love you guys. And we'll see you for another Cards and Coffee later. All right. No, Maxie, I swear. Okay, Maxie. Okay, guys, I got this. Do me a favor. Tell me if this sounds like a live stream ending.